yell.
All right, we're going.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right.
Okay, we're going. Okay, well,
Fern.
so last time on D&D, we made it out of the abyss, and things aren't looking too good. This big shitter in the sky. You might need to remind me on names. That being said, big thing in the sky, descending towards Earth, and people are panicked, don't know what to do, and everyone's scared. And we don't really have a way forward, essentially. And suddenly, we get summoned to talk to Mr. Kit Mondrath, acting king right now. Well, the king is incapacitated or unable to rule. And we talk with him, and he tells us that what's in the sky?
You've heard from him that it's a being called Atropus, and you've heard from other places that it's a chunk of the abyss.
Yes, I just need to remember the name. Anyway, so we heard from Kit Mondrath that's Atropus. Just a big old god coming to basically take what is rightfully his, the mana, and basically give the world low-key a soft reset, or hard reset, I should say. Wiping out humanity, leading into a new age, blah, blah, blah. And we found out that Kit was pretty much the reason why Orcus knew we were coming in the abyss, pretty much knew everything that was happening not in the abyss, and why he was always one step ahead of us. And we were pissed. But we couldn't do anything because he's the acting king. We're not going to fucking kill him, even though we really wanted to. Anyways, so we get all that information, and we doubt him. We were like, there's no way this is real. So Atlan decides to talk to Eos. And that didn't go so well. Pretty much Eos turned out to be kind of a shitty guy.
Shitty guy.
He cast Gesh on Atlan, not unable to talk about Atropus, and also he informed Atlan that it's just a chunk of abyss rubble or rock, which Fern and Metis were not too accepting of that, and we did not believe that one bit. So while Atlan was looking for a new prosthetic, I believe, Metis and Fern decided to track down information on Atropus, and we came across a scholar. I forgot her name, if she had one. But
I think she did.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. And she basically told us that. Oh, there goes Nuts.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna join back.
And she basically told us that yes, everything Kit Mondrath told us is true, including the part about how Eos, and she explains that Eos was pretty much like the reason why the abyss looks like it is. He got greedy. He siphoned the abyss of all its beautiful mana and left it in.
And kind of all of the gods, though. It's not just Eos.
Yeah, but Eos was the one who found it, right? Like he's like, Eos was like the starter, and all the gods jumped in, and they're like, we're gonna siphon all the mana from the abyss, and was like, then they turned the abyss into the hellscape it is, and that's why Orcus is fucking pissed off, or one of the reasons why he's pissed off, and that's why Kit is like, honestly, Kit is like. He brings up a decent point in terms of like logically, he's giving back to the world what the gods stole, and that confirmed our disbelief in Eos and we now know that Kit was telling the complete truth. Everything he said was right. Atropus is falling from the sky and coming to claim what is rightfully his. And lastly, or I guess a few things. One, Metis and Fern decided to just go and try to talk to Lady Katha. Maybe she would, because she seemed like the only one in the story that felt bad / like didn't want to kind of do that to the abyss, and Eos doesn't seem too trustworthy right now. And then second, Sena's alive. We need to go see Poppy, who could teleport us because Fern is low-key disabled, and we needed to talk to Poppy, and Sena was there, and Sena's alive through the power of her dragon heart and her brother. I don't know the fine details because I was in and out at that point of the session, but there we are. Did I miss anything?
And then you have a funeral.
We went to the Temple of Twilight, and we told them about Yannick, and then we got some. Who gave us the lore drop on Eos and Katha?
It was the scholar, I believe.
Oh, the scholar, yes.
The
and then Alan was outside
it just a
the
scholar,
door.
like a
it was just me. It was just me and Metis doing that because you were finding your prosthetic. And
It was
also,
I was outside the door. I was eavesdropping.
Oh, were you eavesdrop? Oh yeah, you came in
Yeah.
at the very end and you were listening.
Yeah.
Yes, that is right.
That was
okay.
and what was that? What that was fuck. The abyss was like blossoming, like
Yes.
beautiful world, and then the gods showed up. Eos thought it would be a good idea to share
And by
mana
share,
with the world, and not realizing it was actually destroying the world. Brings Katha there, and then she's like, "What the hell is this?" And it was just overrun with like corrupted beasts and evil shit.
Yes, Eos is
Yeah.
kind of a shitty guy.
Yeah, not realizing it, I think. I don't think that was
Yeah.
intentional, but
And then you just decided to run with it.
yeah, you just gotta fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, you fuck it, we ball.
Yeah. Oh, and then I guess that should also I should remind you too that the first age of Ascia, or I guess of the world, not specifically of Ascia, but
The world
the
called.
first.
Do you have a name?
I think I've said it a few times. The world's called Kalan, Calan.
Kalan. Okay.
Oh.
Write that down.
Write that down. The first age was ended as death was returned to people.
Yes, that's right.
Because yeah, the tail end of the first age was everybody was just immortal warriors flying into the abyss.
I see. That's cool.
And then after that, the second age began, the age of the gods, where the gods ruled over the people as like shepherds and kind of controlled their lives. And Orcus wishes to end that age.
I see.
Anyways,
cool.
And then you guys had the funeral.
We did have the funeral. Oh my gosh!
You're red for a second because I clicked the button and there's no cancel.
Oh,
We had evil Atlan.
Evil Atlan.
Yeah, we did have
All right.
the funeral.
And then,
Yeah, we're
and then
going
you had
to
the
do
funeral.
Oh, and then yes, we had the funeral, and then when we were grieving and like in the fucking graveyard, the skeletons popped up. That's right.
Yep. And then
Wait, what?
Yes.
I totally forgot about
the
this.
dead began to
I did
rise
too.
from their
Oh, that was
graves.
at
Yes,
the
the
very
dead began
end.
the
Right.
dead began to
The
rise.
cliffhanger.
So that's where we're
There's
beginning.
a lot happened last session.
Yeah,
holy
holy
shit.
moly.
At the end of last session, you guys were leaving the cemetery as skeletons began to climb from their graves.
And Akram's there as a skeleton, even though his body's not there.
Nope, Akram is not there.
Even though his body's not there.
Akram is you have
You think
no
we'll see
body.
You think we'll see I'm number one guy from SpongeBob?
Wow. Get it out now, guys.
What's that guy's name?
He's
Smitty
so sick of our
Werben
shit.
Jensen?
What?
Smitty Werben Jensen.
Jensen.
Oh, the guy with the hat. I know the
I'm
hat.
number one hat.
Yeah.
All right.
I
we're
was
gonna do
okay.
this.
Let's
I
get
was here.
Jeez.
serious mode.
I was here.
I
I'm
was-
serious. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, Anthony.
Yeah. All right. Skeletons are what's popping up? The undead is popping up. In
The
graves.
undead.
Fuck, man. All right. I guess should we roll for initiative?
I was gonna say since we started kind of late, it would literally just be fighting things with 1 HP.
Oh, that
So-
sounds fun though.
We've already done it like 5 times.
You're right. You're right.
Remember the time Fern dropped 4 nukes on a bunch of them? Yeah.
I mean, you don't have
Yeah,
to
I was in
roll
that
for
hurry.
initiative. Yeah, I was gonna say you can say how you guys fight out of the cemetery, but I'm not gonna make you mechanically represent it on a combat
I
grid.
sprint through them at full speed and they all die.
They all die.
I do have that ability, but they'll be.
I,
I think many of you do.
I look at them and they blow up. I don't know. Okay.
But as you guys are fighting out of the cemetery, you guys notice that obviously that burning the undead prevents them from rising again.
Yes.
But you notice something a little different as you fight through these undead. You're watching as the Ascian guard moves into the cemetery to begin putting them down, and they seem more resilient than before, as if simply injuring them isn't enough to bring them down. And you watch as one guard is overrun by a pack of undead, and as one of them brings the sword that he was buried with into the side of the guard and fatally wounds him, you watch as he sort of slumps over to begin to die. And as this happens, he doesn't. Instead, you watch as his eyes are sort of immediately filled with this green flame, and he's risen from the dead before he has a chance to die.
What the hell?
Green flame, you say?
Immediately.
Metis.
Green flame.
Nice.
It's more of a me thing.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Okay.
Immediately, you guys get the feeling that something is gravely wrong with death itself.
Damn. It's working. It's already happened.
Yeah, it seems.
The undeath is here.
I like that. I like that.
I'm going,
The
the undeath is here!
The age of undeath.
The age of undeath is here, guys.
Holy.
Well, Orcus would call it the age of eternity, but whatever. We haven't gotten there yet.
Alan's cooler.
As you guys make it out sort of into safety, you see that a lot of Ascia has fallen pretty swiftly to panic as you watch people running through the streets. You watch as armed caravans of guards move in towards the main cemetery, but also some of the other areas where the dead might be buried in the city. And you watch as a group of guards bearing torches, you overhear them talking about lighting the mausoleums on fire and clearing them out of the dead. And eventually you run into Poppy, who sort of catches you. Poppy sort of catches you as you leave, and she says, "We need to hurry to Katha. If death is not functioning as it should, then surely she's in danger."
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Of course.
Send us there.
Right away.
And as this happens, another figure sort of steps out from behind her, and it's Adrian.
No.
What up, asshole?
And he says,
Don't.
"She's right, but first, we must talk. I have to make an
Let's sign a
announcement."
contract.
I.
Okay, this seems this thing with the undeath. It seems kind of urgent. Whatever you bring up,
Yeah.
it better be more important than this.
Talk
I can
fast,
promise
Blondie.
you it is. Come with me. And he sort
All
of,
right.
do you guys follow him?
I don't see a reason not to.
Fuck it.
Is there time? Should
Poppy-
we really be?
What does Poppy do?
Poppy sort of seems annoyed by this, but also you can tell on her face that this is something that Adrian has been bringing up to the other members of, the Royal Council, and she sort of gives you a look like, hear him out and then we can go, but this should be quick.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Okay.
let's
I follow
follow
her.
begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Eventually, Adrian sort of leads you into
Stop that.
what? He leads you into this we'll say he takes you near the castle. It should be safe relatively here. Kind of at the Owl Song, we'll say, because that's, a pretty safe place. And he sits you down, and he seems strangely friendly with you in this time. And he buys each of you a sort of drink and says,
Dude.
"We should all have one drink together before the end of the world, right?" But
What brought this on?
So, but
I think
this is kind of
Everything's so different.
uncharacteristically friendly of you, brother.
very
I like
annoyed.
this.
well,
What is the point?
I suppose there's no better way to get into it than simply starting at the beginning. High King,
Oh, come on.
Morlos Ascia, a man of great hubris.
Oh.
Many know of his long and prosperous reign, but few know the lengths he went to achieve it. Some say he prolongs his life through magic. Others put forth that he forged a pact with a demon. Others say even that he is a god disguised among men.
About the king, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some believe that he is a god disguised among men. But only one thing is known for sure. His long life is coming to an end. The court healers can only do so much. He will leave this kingdom without an heir, or so say the masses. I had a document once, an old letter from the king that said otherwise, a letter to a lover, and I searched high and low for that document. It was nowhere. And then I remembered that little half-blood stole my coat, and he looks to you, Metis. He says, I must have left it in the pocket. Next thing you know, cat's out of the bag. But he's done a very good job of keeping my little secret.
Damn.
And now that I've saved his life, I believe he owes me. Atlan, our parents, or should I say, your parents, split for a time, correct? The timeline adds up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That letter speaks of a child sired by Merlos approximately 35 years ago. A secret heir that he gave up. A child that he sent away to grow up outside of the castle, among the common folk. Me.
What the fuck?
You. What?
Yes, me.
Lame!
It was always curious how I bore no resemblance to father, wasn't it? Look upon my face. I have the brow, the nose, the jaw of a king. There's no mistaking it.
But we grew up. Well, we grew up to get like I don't understand.
I must have been an infant when he gave me up.
This is wow. So I guess we're not actually brothers, are we?
It would seem we're not. But
you could see that when Adrian kind of revealed this, Metis kind of choked on his wine.
Yeah, I think
with a laugh.
I think we might have all had that reaction. The way he said it, was me. Like, oh my god,
I'm the new king.
Yeah,
roll,
Sena's mouth is agape.
Roll an insight check then, Metis.
Yeah, I think we all had the same reaction. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, there's no way.
Insight, that's gonna be an 18.
In 18, you never found a letter in that coat. You kind of get the feeling that he either is remembering things wrong, or that this is horse shit, or like that just the events have. But what you also can tell with a roll of 18 is that he wholeheartedly believes what he's saying. He's not,
dude.
He 100% is serious.
Delusional.
And he says, all that I ask is that you help me get rid of that little worm, Mondrath. He's the only thing that stands between me and my destiny. I
understand. Okay, let's. I'm still not fully convinced on if you really are Ascian royalty. You need a little bit more evidence to back up this claim. And let's say you are. Let's say you're the son of the king, like you say. I don't think you're fit to rule. I'm sorry.
You don't think that I'm fit to rule?
You're too focused on power and money and material things, and I don't think that's what the city needs right now. I think it needs someone who's a better leader. I'm sorry.
I might have been in the past, but after making this connection, I've done a lot of thinking. You know, I know we haven't always gotten along, Atlan, but now more than ever, we need to put our differences aside for the sake of the kingdom. I always envisioned myself taking over the family business, sure, and for a while that was what I wanted. But now I know that my body carries noble blood. Why not become something more than what I've been? Under my rule, Ascia's could become the most powerful military in the world. We could move our Griffin Knights across the planet as demon hunters, push the abyss out of this plane. Mondrath wants to sit idly by and watch the world burn. I say we still have a chance, and as much as it does burn my tongue to speak these words, I think that chance is you. So help me.
I think that, well, we can worry about officiating your place in the line of throne. I can't help but agree that getting rid of Mondrath is a noble endeavor.
It just so happens our interests align for once, doesn't it?
Good. Well, then we can iron out the details later, but I believe we had an island to go visit. Perhaps a god to save. I'll come with you.
Yeah.
I'd like to show you one last final thing.
Us?
And at this point, as he mentions this final reveal that he'd like to make to you, you see Poppy put her hands in her head and like her face in her hands and just shake her head and kind of slump down to the table.
What is going on? Poppy, what
It's the
are you okay?
Xbox gun.
I hope.
Poppy looks up at you. Poppy looks up at you, Sena, and says, "This is the most ridiculous thing anyone has ever created."
Oh no!
Created.
Leave it to my brother to make some new military tech that no one asked for.
And he kind of guides you to the Holcroft family estate down by the dock.
Home.
The dead raising around us.
And yeah, you do watch this. The city seems to be building barricades through alleyways, raising bridges. It seems that there's no undead in this part of the town, but you can see over the bridge on the western part of the town. Fires have been set to portions of the city. There are Griffin Knights flying into the sky, sort of casting spells down into areas where they're assumedly are. But you're relatively safe here. And you watch as Adrian sort of disappears under the dockyard, and you sort of hear this strange noise, like an iron gate sort of opening, and then you hear this like whirring sort of begin to pick up.
Damn.
And eventually the whirring sort of hits this this plateau, and you hear these sort of thundering thuds as you feel the wooden dock beneath you sort of swaying, and you watch this hulking shape begin to step up.
Bro.
What the?
You watch this hulking shape sort of begin to step up.
Fucking god.
What in the world is that?
With this purple arcane smoke sort of billowing out of the
I didn't think we'd be doing this.
the top hatch sort of opens, and you see Adrian sort of lean over the top of this suit of armor that he's sort of created, and he says, "While my body may not be strong enough to wear the armor that yours carries."
Wait, he's
Atlan.
in there?
Yeah.
He's what? How? This is quite. You know what?
As much as she hates Adrian, this is like the coolest thing Fern's ever seen.
This is like impressive tech.
She is so fucking into this.
I hate that we disagree so much right now.
Well, brother, perhaps that could be a part of our past.
How does this thing even work?
Is this is this magic or
it is magical. It's a fusion of technology and magic. You're sort of watching
magic
this,
tech.
Yeah, this billowing purple smoke sort of begin, as it sort of pours out of the inside of the suit of armor. And it seems that Adrian controls it as freely as he would control his own body.
So
and We need to
Well,
have Poppy back on the board.
I guess
Please.
our
Let's turn-
family isn't just
That's not
dealing
Poppy.
in the ship making
Poppy dead.
business anymore.
No.
I have to admit, Adrian, this is amazing.
Yeah, this is a long step from making ships, isn't it?
Yeah, for big magical Eggman.
This
Oh,
thing
there's
works.
Poppy.
Magical
There's
Really?
Poppy. Yay, cat face.
Yay.
Yay.
This is still how she looks in my head.
Yeah, Fern has no
Nope.
finger.
She
Fern has no
looks- she
fingers.
looks
No,
like
when
a
I imagine
human.
Poppy, this is what she looks like.
I just got lazy, all
Listen,
right?
she's perfect.
There's nothing wrong, but I didn't say there's anything
She's
wrong.
perfect,
with it.
okay?
She's perfect.
Just like my lack of phalanges.
Like Expedition 33.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no other turn-based game is even close to remotely similar, nor as good as
stutter
it.
in the voice.
That's what I'm saying.
No game is even similar to Expedition 33.
Metis, what do you think
I
of the
almost-
Adrian mech suit?
Well, I didn't think he had it in him.
Big egg, magical,
I
I think it's
magical
kinda
egg.
weird.
Metis is trying to hide the fact that he thinks it's kind of cool.
Dude, it's so cool. Like Fern is outright saying this is like the coolest thing she's ever seen.
You son of a
It's kinda
bitch, you
weird.
pulled it off.
That's what I'm
It's like
thinking.
the cool. It's like the coolest. Dude, you just don't like the magic egg.
It looks
Poppy
weird.
begins to she sort of shakes her head and says, "All right, have we shown it off enough? Let's go." And
All right.
sort of begins to cast
Onward.
a teleportation circle, and we will bring you guys
Hell.
to hell.
Oh my goodness.
We'll bring you
Hell,
to
hell,
the Isle.
baby.
Hell, baby, the Isle of Katha. Oops, I hate tabletop simulator. Give me a sec. Okay. I love when stuff doesn't load.
What's up? Oh,
What the? We're on the beach. Holy shit.
Oh gosh,
Two
Distro
hearts.
Beach.
We're doing
Two
a
hearts.
Mr. Beast video.
4 adventurers stuck on a private island.
Last one to leave wins the island.
Actually, it's 6.
$1 island versus $100 island.
Versus $1 million island.
So
And
stupid.
the thumbnail is like Island versus Gold Island.
Yeah, like fucking island of planks and sticks versus
Oh,
golden
man.
plated island.
Yeah, that's literally it.
A floating raft.
Mr. Evil.
Mr. Evil.
As you guys are sort of here, let's change the music. As you guys are sort of whisked away
The
onto
little
the
St. James.
No
Onto
way.
this-
Come on now.
this island.
That is
um,
not what the Navy is doing over here.
Adrian begins to explain, and just sort of, we'll take a quick aside during this time. He talks to Atlan and he says, I truly would like to make amends with you for the way that I've treated you before I realized the blood that my body carries. I feel that it was unfair of me to treat you as I did. Atlan, I would like if you would take over the family business in my stead as I become the Lord.
I honestly I don't want that. I never really was interested in the family business. We delved into greed and crime. I probably I never wanted anything to do with it. And it's not really what I've believed in. My interests lie with protecting the realm. I think
I must admit, I've always admired your ability to put things behind you. You can tell by the way he's sort of
he's
putting on a
glazing
bit
me
of
up. What the hell?
a
Yeah.
persona.
Yeah.
He's speaking in a way that he wasn't before. He's sort of
Yeah, I was
carrying
gonna
himself
say- I
with
was gonna say
more nobility. He seems to, as he walks with this sort of suit of armor following him. He has both of his arms folded behind his back. He has his chest pushed
Oh,
out.
jeez.
Dude,
Nose
the
held high.
ultimate douche.
I've always
I'm
admired.
still. I'm not. Don't talk about what you admire about me. It's still. It's off-putting that you're complimenting me, buttering me up in this way. It's strange. You've made fun of me for, and you've made my life difficult for 20 plus years. You shouldn't be just because you find out you have noble blood. You shouldn't become all kind all of a sudden now.
I hope that one day that forgiveness that you extend to others will extend to me as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope that you can forgive Mother too.
Yeah, I mean, she's done a lot of bad in her life, but
We may have different fathers, but our mother is a good woman. She'd always put us, her children, first.
Yeah,
you can,
I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell from your own memories that that's not true.
Yeah. I mean, you knew who we were growing up, Adrian. Like you and Axel and Adiel always gravitated towards mother, and me and Byron were closer to father. That's just how it was. Well, you guys were interested in the business, and you know, I don't know, we found our own path. We were interested in helping people, making a difference.
Well, as you grieved the loss of your father, I fear that I soon too will grieve the loss of mine.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the king is your father. I don't know, but it is a shame what's happening to him, and it definitely seems like something's going on. I can't tell exactly. I feel like he's I don't know if he's poisoned or under some kind of spell, but I don't think he just fell ill all of a sudden. Some malpractice.
Well, whatever he had done to keep his life going for this long seems to be waning in the face of.
Do you have any idea how old he was? I wasn't quite sure.
You would remember that he has been king for over 100 years. You recently celebrated the 102nd year of him becoming king, and you also remember that he did inherit the throne at a very young age. So he's probably around 120 years old.
Damn. Well, a century-long rule. That's not too bad.
I think,
anyways,
Atlan, if it's true that he does carry the blood of gods, that should mean that I too carry the blood of gods. Imagine that.
the blood of God. What do you mean by that? Like some kind of divine heritage or something? I don't know what you mean.
As I said, some people theorize that his long life is because he's a god walking among the men. I always
certainly can't
ridiculed you.
Believe that.
I always ridiculed you for your blind worship of the god Eos, but were it to turn out that Eos is my father, well, Atlan, you and I would truly have much more in common than we had thought for our whole lives. The way he's talking is beginning to sort of piss everyone else off, you can tell.
He's just douchebag maxing.
That last was in character. Let's just say that.
Poppy has been pinching the bridge of her nose since we got here. She seems very fed up with that.
I'm not really
Adrian.
having it. I'm trying to humor him so we can get moving.
You can tell that Metis thinks this is quite possibly the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Just sucking himself off. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I believe all that about the king being a god. I think that there's probably some magic. It doesn't. I mean, let's be real. The gods are magical beings in nature. You know, people like regular people who became, beings of mana, or that's just how it is. So I don't know. I'm not
Well,
not here to get into some kind of religious discussion with you. I think we should just keep moving.
Speaking of gods, we should be trying to find Katha,
Yeah.
says Poppy,
Yep.
who
Yeah, we should.
eventually.
Let's keep going.
Would somebody like to roll
Over
a
here.
survival check?
I'm gonna open up this shell right here.
Yeah, you open up the shell. There's nothing in it.
It's a $20 bill inside.
There's a gold coin.
Yeah.
One gold to your inventory.
Survival check. I have 0
Yeah,
coins in my
survival?
inventory though.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm minus
I have
one.
wisdom skill.
I have 0.
I have +2 survival.
You're probably best bet then.
That's so bad. Sena
Oh,
has a
the beach.
-1.
Wow!
Oh,
Damn.
our
You're
bad luck
starting off
is not
strong.
stopping.
Okay,
Metis trips
it-
and dies. Metis trips and dies.
It took
Those
a
trips
while.
on the
man.
conch.
You guys are searching the aisle for
Magic
a
ball.
long time as Metis sort of guides you through, and eventually you sort of hear a commotion, and as the sun sort of begins to set, you watch as something you hadn't noticed before, catches your eye in the dark of the sky. There's a green
Right.
glow sort of further down the horizon through the trees.
Now let's approach.
Metis would be trying to find the green flame, wouldn't he?
That's all he cares about.
You guys begin to move that way,
It's the green glow of the Xbox gun.
and the first thing that you see, we're gonna say it's still on the beach. It's just further down. The first thing that you see,
Oh my.
Wait, what? Oh, I gotta move my camera. One sec.
Kinda chill. Poppy's right there.
Oh,
That was out of character.
Damn. It's
I'm out of
Katha.
character.
Oh my god, she's
Can I find-
here. What?
Wait, if you're in the Katha, can I finally have Gemma back because she looks like my wife?
Bro, come on.
what?
That's
What
a
are you
-2.
talking about?
That's from Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah, Naomi keeps calling dibs on all my NPCs.
Okay.
Oh
Hey, what's
man.
kind
This
of
is
bullshit's going on here?
this is sort of what you see, and as you do, you sort of begin to have this feeling
The devil.
of urgency.
Damn.
There's a number of cultists that have sort of erected this.
Whoa.
Dude, not him.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I totally forgot
That's
about
what
this
this
one.
Is this
This
a
one you
globe?
wanted to talk to, right?
That is a globe.
Fuck.
Here, and you also
We
see
just have
the
to figure out who's casting the globe.
I think I figured it out.
But us.
Is that what you're saying to them? Butt sauce?
No.
Yeah.
you sort
that'd
of
be funny.
see these spots of light that are
Ooh.
sort
Yes.
of illuminating the ground.
Ooh.
It seems like they are. You sort of watch these magical lights that sort of tether the motes of. It's these chains of light, I suppose, is the best way to describe it. That tether the globe that surrounds Katha to the ground as these motes of light.
Ooh.
Where is a good? Let's say
You're saying like the tether's like made of energy?
Beach song, beach.
Yeah. no. Let's use this one. This one's a pretty good combat song. No, that's not it.
Combat on ocean.
You can tell whatever it is trapping Katha here, and because you guys took so long to get here, the sort of ritual that it seems that the cultists are performing will have a round head start
Oh,
Thanks, Metis.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
You watch as one of the priests with the mutated lower bodies points his shotel at you and sort of speaks, and he says, "You have arrived to bear witness to the death of Katha."
no.
And he sort of
No.
turns to her, who's trapped within the globe, and says, "You have sat idly on the throne that belongs to Lord Orcus for far too long. Foul tyrant queen, you shall at last know the death you have forced upon our kind for millennia." And it looks like they are going to be sacrificing Katha to Orcus.
Damn.
holy.
That's not
Uh,
good.
We
Go ahead and-
cannot allow that to happen.
Yeah, we gotta
Roll-
stop them.
That would be
Roll
really
for
bad,
initiative.
I think.
Like the worst
Wait,
thing.
This
hold
is
on.
way-
Do we
this is
want
way-
that to happen?
Higher stakes than fighting the Rock. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, I can imagine.
Wait, are we on the cultist side here?
0.
Honestly, it's not. It's
I'll
not
have to
that
roll.
bad. I got a 4. It doesn't matter. I can't roll higher than that. I only roll 1. So
Sena got a 3.
I got
Okay, easy. Everyone's on different
That
initiatives.
says 100
I will,
HP.
no.
no, you should have
I will
136.
put Adrian and Poppy on their own initiative, and then
I'm gonna. Can I
Monster.
ride? Can I ride on the big egg?
no, Adrian's inside of it.
Can I ride on top of it though?
How does he see out
I'll
of
take
it?
over. I'll take over the family business if he lets me ride on top.
There's no
I
eye
want to
hole.
ride the egg.
First
Don't
up
worry,
is
it's
Metis.
magic. It's magic. Don't worry about it.
Go
Doesn't
right
make
here.
sense.
Insightful fighting.
Magic.
This,
You can see through
chosen
it.
Blood Lord.
Okay.
Magical eyes.
Yeah.
I can attack. Oops, I grabbed a card.
Not great.
It's crazy.
Wow.
You're using
Oh,
your dragon
there you go.
heart.
I don't think I technically have it anymore, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, you can't use it anymore, huh?
All right, and then I will be
Oops.
attacking.
What are my other
Oops.
cards?
Fucking that 20.
That was a natural.
So we get a crit fail and a crit.
I know.
First,
it
first
was
2 rolls.
pretty crazy. Yeah, 25.
Who else
That's my
wrote
25
Metis?
hit.
Where are my spear
Your
cards?
25 will hit.
Okay.
Where's
Beautiful.
the sword?
Okay. So now I have.
Oh wait, their ritual had a round head start. That's right. Hold on.
Where's the sword at? Where's your lacromere or whatever it's called?
Lacrimator.
Oh, yeah.
It's on my 3D model, not this one.
Lacrimatore.
Oh, you're talking about Metis.
13, 6.
Nah,
Ow!
It's a nat 20 transforms.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Tom, I lost my
12,
spear
13.
ability cards.
Now you'll live.
Hold on. Where is
36.
241?
Oh, what the heck?
195.
Oh, they're just hidden. I found them.
Lacrimatore.
What? Hold on.
Holding?
What?
Okay, we got a plan. We gotta strategize.
No.
We don't have much time.
Sena will take the right flank.
Um.
Oh, that's right. I picked Maze.
I can I'll mount and
It's
get
a
over to
full
the
front.
right side.
How's that work?
quickly.
How's the maze work?
Oh, it's pretty much
mine.
the spell that I got hit by and Juliana got hit by, where it's like not a roll,
Oh,
but pretty
yeah.
much you go boom, you're an idiot now, and you're stuck in a illusion until
Oh, so it's
either
like banishment. Is it like
Yeah.
Is it 3 turns? Oh no. It's not.
It's
It's not 3
different.
turns.
It's
just
indefinite.
until they
It's
pass it.
yeah, it's
right?
indefinite until they pass. Yeah,
Got it. That's pretty good. That might be good on one of the big guys.
that's what I was gonna say. Like I have
Yeah.
it prepped. I'm like, what did I learn last time? I'm like temporal shunt and maze. Wait, can I even
Yeah.
learn temporal shunt? I didn't even.
No,
think
we're
about
not
that.
doing anything. We're not
I'm doing
anything.
56 damage to the.
Okay.
We're not
Wow.
No, I can't. Okay.
To the
229.
guy, the big guy.
Question, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, I may know the answer, but because I'm restricted and I can't teleport, can I not learn temporal shut?
You cannot move yourself through time or
So
space.
other things I can move.
I don't know. What does temporal shunt do?
It moves another thing to a time and space. After I get hit, or after a target creature makes an attack roll or starts casting a spell, I can Target it. It makes a wisdom save throw. If it fails, it's thrown and skips its turn essentially.
I think the way that is supposed to work is it's supposed to be you sort of blipping through the attack, right?
You target the triggering creature, which must succeed in wisdom save. Being thrown into another point in time, causing the attack to miss or the spell to be wasted. At the start of its next turn, the target reappears. So from what I can tell,
I suppose I don't really fuck with the time magic stuff in D&D, so
you think it's
Silvery
okay?
Barbs. Yeah, I guess. We'll say it is.
Because I'm not moving, but another thing is, yeah, Silvery Barbs is fucked up.
It's just like a narrative thing anyway,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter. But yes, you can use that. Is that what you want to do on your turn?
No, I'm just saying because I learned it last time. I'm like, wait, can I even learn this? Because I'm restricted. I just want to make sure it was cool with you. I would have picked a different spell.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm not going to, but so it's my turn.
Yep.
Cool. And they're a turn ahead. Huh? Okay. I think best bet is I'm gonna run over here, and just because we don't have much time, I'm gonna chain lightning. Do I have it prepped? I think I do. Yes, I do. I'm gonna chain lightning. I believe. What's the range? Like 120. Let's go. Boom. Yeah. Or yeah. Let's just go this guy, and then it arcs. Or this guy right in the middle, and it arcs to these three.
Okay.
So boom, boom,
Is
boom,
that
boom.
a dex save for the first one,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
What's your DC?
19.
That's a fail. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Radical beam. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Those are pretty low. Holy shit. That's okay.
38.
Yeah, so these 4 right here.
Okay. And then Sena.
Okay. I'm going to use an action to summon my direwolf.
Okay.
And then I have to action surge, right, to attack?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll use one of my action surges. Let me mark that. Where is that? Here we go.
What are the eggs gonna do?
And then I have
curious.
45 feet of movement, right?
Yes. While you're on the wolf, you have 45 feet.
Cool. So we'll go. Is that gonna be in? Am I gonna be close enough to the 58? Fuck, maybe not. Hold on, I just want to see if I'm close enough. Oh, 5. Okay, I can easily do that. All right, yeah, I'm still gonna travel the full 45 here. I took action surge, so I'm gonna attack this 58 health one. Since I've also mounted combatant, I get advantage on each attack, and I have 3 attacks. Oh, I'm doing it with a sword, by the way.
Okay.
And so that's plus. So that's a
11.
30 or 29.
29 will hit.
Okay. I'll just do. Well, I guess I have no speed. I'll just do all of them.
That'll hit.
Okay.
And
there's a crit.
Let's go.
Okay. What do I roll again? I roll
usually.
Just roll an
D8.
extra set of damage dice.
Yeah. So I'll just roll 4d8. Okay. So that's 11 plus
6 to each of them. So that's
24 plus 11, 35.
58. Okay, anything else?
That is it. Yeah.
Okay. Poppy is going to move right here. And she's going to cast a... Let's go with... Oh man, playing a wizard is so weird. You have so much to think about.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Tell me about it.
Let's just do a good old-fashioned fireball right here.
Oh
Can't
yeah.
go wrong with that.
We're going to cast it at 8th level.
Fireball.
I could use a Sonic popsicle right now.
Ooh. Yeah, I can use a SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, that's
Perfect
right.
SpongeBob.
Grabs.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1d6 per level after 4th. Okay. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 d6s of damage. $52. So this one dies for sure.
Nice.
That one is reduced pretty low. And we have a corpse on the ground right.
Whoa, corpse, guys, we did it.
Corpse husband.
We got one. They're killable.
Yeah, because fire.
Because
True.
89.
Forgot about
oh my
that.
god, I could have turned that chain lane to fire. What am I doing?
Do it again. Just do it again.
Chain
do it.
fire.
Just do that again.
Fire.
Yeah.
Chain light.
Do it at like level 7.
Chain light. Boom.
69.
Chain lightning.
Chain force.
Except it's chain thunder. It's
Chain
noise
force
now.
would be crazy.
Chain
Oh my
force.
fucking god. Everything's
Oh, I
weak to
completely
force.
forgot about my curse until now. Interesting.
Yeah, spider ball.
Spider ball.
Oh, dude, Fireball's OP, everyone.
Okay.
knows.
And then Adrian is
Stupid.
Adrian is going to move right here.
Oh,
He
he's
should
doing
have-
something.
He
Yes.
should have track movement on. Okay, yeah. So you guys hear this like
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
as this sort of metal Hulk runs past you, and you watch as the fingertips of it sort of like all sort of flip down to reveal these little these little like arcane cannons at the ends of the fingertips, and he's gonna cast magic.
What the?
He's gonna
Dead,
cast a
dead.
or what? What level can he cast that at magic missile?
What level
Magic
it is?
missile out
It's
of
a
the
level.
fingers?
a level 1 spell.
Whoa. No, he's got to see what level he's allowed to cast.
What level
it
he
at.
can.
I need to see what level a 19th level artificer has access to.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
I think that's half caster, so that's 5.
Yeah.
His highest is a 5th level, so 5th level magic missile.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good. That's six
That's a
six
lot of
projectiles.
Dude, he could use like fireball.
Did
He
you
could,
say
he could use spider ball.
What?
one more dart for each slot, so that's 3. That'll be 4, 5, 6,
What?
7, 8.
I'm so glad this is recorded.
I can make 8 of these. And we're gonna divvy up this damage, hopefully to kill one of them. So this one will die, and it will create a zombie in its place. And this one will take the remaining damage. And that's all Adrian can do right
Dude,
now.
Fern thinks this is the coolest thing she's ever seen.
Oh, Pog.
Next up is
Pogging.
Atlan.
Oh, I forgot about my character. One sec. I will.
I cast a darkness wall.
No. I will.
All
What
of
should I do
dark.
here?
I cast trauma dump.
Can I use a speech? Can I do a speech? The buff we take everyone. The HP.
Sure, yeah. What do you say?
HP.
I'll say something like, guys, it's this is a very important fight. We got to make sure that that Katha is safe, secure. If she falls, it could mean potentially the worst imaginable thing. I know you all know that. So let's get in there and get rid of these cultists.
Sure. Your inspiring speech, your inspiring leader feat is active.
Okay, that's 20. Wait, the fuck? What? I can't remember. I think it's half paladin, level 19 plus con 21.
21.
21 to everyone.
21 temp.
Yep. And if Sena's within 30 feet, she'll get it too. I don't know if she is. I don't think she.
We'll say she is, just for
What do I get?
expedience's sake.
A little extra HP.
Yay!
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast what's Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And I'll walk up to these guys. What was
this will represent your spirit guardians. I just need to get the center here.
15, yeah. Hold up, chat.
It's
find the card.
There's no way it's 15 feet. That's the same size as Globe of Vulnerability.
That's pretty nutty.
I
I believe it.
I thought it was 5 feet in every direction.
No, it's 15 circumference, I think, not radius. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah. Then there you go.
Okay, so that'll be wisdom save.
Diameter equals circumference over pi. So
you get it.
So
hypotenuse.
Yeah, you're talking about the diameter actually.
Shit.
No, I said diameter
no,
equals.
Atlan is talking. Atlan should have said diameter.
Yeah, you have no clue, pal. Sorry.
Or it's C equals pi times D.
Big one saves, small one dies.
Cool. So that means, yeah, the diameter is about like 5 feet.
Well, I think it's not measured in diameter though. It's measured in how far across is it. It's 15 feet. Yeah, they don't measure circles in D&D.
What?
Which is ridiculous.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, guys. They don't measure.
What do you mean? I get the term radius all the time for my circle spells.
Yeah, but they don't measure. They don't measure diameter. They don't like. Oh, like this is the fucking. You know what I mean?
They measure the lines between the ends of circles, but they don't actually measure the circles.
Oh,
themselves.
I see. I thought you meant they don't do fucking like bisected circles, like
diameters don't exist.
I'm like, what the fuck
world.
are you talking about? But no, I get it. Don't worry.
Okay.
It makes sense to me.
Hold on, I'm gonna need to pull this up really quick.
Yeah, circumference is not a term I've heard yet, or in D&D at least.
No.
It is, because it doesn't exist.
That's fake.
It doesn't exist.
Math is a lie.
No, we love math.
Yeah, math is really cool.
Ryan, shut up.
Math is boring.
It's super cool.
Super sick.
Take your fucking data, whatever. And
take your spider ball and leave.
Yeah.
Take your spider ball. That's so stupid. You guys need to stop.
You need to stop.
I'll never stop with the spider ball.
So we got our first hater.
Okay, so monster turn. We're gonna get.
Yay.
We're gonna get a pretty fucking cheeky little turn here because you guys are fighting two of this guy at the same time. At the beginning of their turn, Katha's gonna take damage. You can see that on the inside of this. It seems like she's being drained, and you can tell that she's in pain.
No.
She's being sucked dry.
Don't say that.
What? She's being drained.
Bro.
She's being of her life force, dude.
Her life force is being sapped.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Put that one in the
Leaving
book.
her
Get me out
dry.
of this lot.
But that one's going in the all-time hits book.
All right. We are gonna get
God, I want
one of them. One of them is going to cast a sanguine cyclone right here. Let me measure
That's
the
not a
space.
real word.
I can hit all of you with this. Okay.
Okay,
We're gonna get.
I guess you brought it. I guess as I brought it up,
Sanguine isn't a real word.
I'm gonna try to temporal shunt that. So please.
This isn't an attack. It's a spell-like ability. You could counterspell it, but you wouldn't be able to make it miss because it's not an attack.
Oh, I see. That's fucking cool. Well,
This is like a monster spell.
I could counterspell it. I can take it.
Oh wow.
Okay, so you guys.
Bruh.
You guys watch as the one on the left sort of begins to swirl his shotel around his head, and you see these like motes of blood begin to sort of form around you as they sort of shape into this cyclone of spinning sort of this like torrent of blood that's going to count as difficult terrain. And I need everybody who's in there, so that's Fern, Metis.
Man, my tippy toes in it.
Fern and Metis, and then Adrian and Poppy are going to need to make a Constitution save.
Oh, I got high con. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud. Okay. Well, first I want to react with shield.
Okay, that won't help you here, but
I want the temp hit points.
Okay, they'll overtake the temporary hit points that Atlan granted you.
Fine. Okay. Never mind. I forgot it doesn't stack. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, I got a 23.
Okay.
I got a 24. Get mogged on.
Damn.
You guys ready for the zinger?
No, I'm not.
Fern passes, Metis fails.
What?
No.
That's crazy.
Oh, come on.
Metis, you expend 1 hit die.
Oh my gosh.
I expend 1 hit die? What does that mean?
You lose 1 of your hit dice.
That's whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
As this happens, you watch as the blood that is taken from your body is added to the whirlwind as it grows in diameter by 5 feet.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Oh, diameter's scary. Is it circumference?
Each creature in its area takes slashing damage as the blood is added.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So that's gonna be
Metis, you should drink it.
190.
Yeah, I opened my mouth and I
drink the cyclone.
Ew.
Well, they're like hard shards of blood, so you could like chew on one like rock candy, I suppose.
Oh.
But and then the other one is going to cast Drown in Blood.
Okay, I think I want to counterspell that one. If
Fitting music. We're gonna have Sena.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We're gonna target Sena with this.
Wait, I don't even think I can reach dead ass. Like it might be like too far.
Sena, I need you to make.
Wait, I know this.
Constitution
Wait, I know this spell.
saving
Wait.
throw.
Okay.
Wait. No. I can't. I'm sorry. It's 60 feet. I'm 90 away.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I know this spell.
23. Okay, you take half damage.
Oh.
And you do not begin choking.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I remember one who almost died to this spell. Was it
you?
Yeah, it was it was me. That was right.
This is the bug.
No, it wasn't the bug. It's choking on your own blood and like suffocating.
Oh yeah, that was pretty awful.
Yeah.
Then we are going to have. Let's do. How many death beckons can I cast? I can do 2. I can do 2 on Atlan, it seems. Let's get. All right, Atlan, what's your AC?
28. Oh, wait.
28.
Let me see.
Okay, well, I actually rolled really good.
Damn.
Oh no.
Damn.
So it's gonna be a 34 and a 29.
Damn, bro.
Chat
That
room.
sucks. Let me
What's
cast
that?
something on me.
Fuck it, why not? I'll temporal shunt one of them if I can. It's attacker spell.
It's a range spell attack.
Okay, so that counts. Because it's at the start of an attack roll.
I think temporal shunt is for melee attacks, is it not?
What's the AC thing that you do?
It says attack roll or spell cast at the start of it. I'm looking at it right now.
Interesting.
Yeah. One reaction taken when a creature you see makes an attack roll or starts to cast a spell.
Okay.
I only got one of them though. I just need
legendary
to say that
resistance.
No!
Bro.
Okay, sorry, Atlan.
That spell
Level
slot.
20 D&D be like.
Yeah,
Actually, I will be doing that.
I'll chew on the
Yeah.
spell slot. It's only a level 5. It's not the worst.
Chew on that spell slot.
I will.
On that
I'll chew on it like I'll chew on it like Anthony after fucking 19 whatever.
19 what?
I remember we chewing the piece of meat for like
Oh
2
yeah,
hours.
that was oh yeah.
I'll chew on it like that.
Yeah, I'll chew on it for 2 hours.
Here's the first one, and then here is the second one. So it's gonna be 19 plus 10, so 29 plus 46 plus 20. Okay, hold on.
Gosh.
So 29 plus 46 plus 20, 95. That one takes 95 necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh.
I will be
It's horrible.
I'll use my thing
Okay.
to have it. Necrotic.
Okay. And then we are just gonna get
And then I should be because I have 20. Did you count the overshield?
oh yeah, no. I forgot to take that off. I forget that if you don't put 0, it just goes back to what it was. You can't erase it. You have to type 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the headphone bump.
So it should be like
Taiwan.
22 or some shit.
It was 21.
Actual 21.
Okay. And
There
then
we
we're
go.
just gonna get some chill touches going out. That's gonna be 1, 2, and 3 that can cast chill touch. Let's get 3 chill touches. 2 on Sena, 1 on Atlan. So if this hits, you cannot regain HP.
You die. Okay.
Atlan?
Yep.
This one's gonna be for you. Is a 28
probably hits. Yep. Yep. Right
so
on the cusp.
You will take 4 necrotic damage, and you cannot regain hit points.
Got it.
Sena?
Yeah.
Don't chill this away.
20 and 14.
My AC is 20.
Okay, so that one hits. So you will take 1 necrotic damage.
No.
Oh, damn.
And you cannot regain HP.
No.
For how long?
No.
Do I have to like be
Forever.
Let me see when chill touch.
It's like greater restoration or something?
Forever.
Yeah, it is ever. You can never regain hit points ever again. No, it is
unless you get a good night's sleep.
Until the start of the caster's next turn.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Also, I just realized by looking at the spell page, you were supposed to take a lot more damage than that. It's supposed to be 4d8.
I don't know, man. I took a lot.
Okay. That's okay.
So we're just gonna do 16 more to Sena.
That's weird.
221 minus 15 is 206. And then Atlan.
No.
By the way, it is Metis' turn.
True.
God, there's so much math in high-level D&D combat. Oh my fucking god. I'll take you to 157.
Math isn't real.
You can just reduce everything to 1s.
God, wouldn't that be nice if there was a system that had low numbers?
Nah, I don't like that system. Anyway,
Boring.
We should have partial
I
differentiation in D&D.
Okay, Metis,
That's
you're beginning your
circumstances.
turn in the area. You need to make a DC 17 Constitution save.
okay. Well, let me just do that real quick. Yeah, I got a 16.
A 16. You definitely fail.
I don't get any bonuses for any stupid Atlan stuff.
I don't know. Are you close enough?
Wait, it's 30 feet. It's 30
he's 28.
feet. It's
He's
30
28.
feet. He gets it. He's plus
Atlan.
5 on the vamp.
All right.
Yeah.
Any stupid Atlan stuff.
So I gotta get close. You gotta get close. Adrian should be the new paladin. I'm gonna retire.
Honestly,
Okay,
I might
so
like
difficult
that more.
terrain. I'm gonna move. Okay.
I love Adrian.
And then I am going to use my Lacrimator against the Chosen Bloodlord.
Okay, go for it.
What's paladin of like the king called? What's that shit called? Of like
Oath of the Crown.
Oath of the Crown. Yeah, Adrian's gonna be an Oath of the Crown.
Does a 25 hit?
It's like delusional, like, I'm the son of the king. Yeah.
So
Really, he's more fitting for an Oath of Glory paladin, but
yeah, but
that'll hit.
he's gonna go down that route.
That'll hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1.
Some glory.
37 plus
Next
8
time
is 45.
45. Okay. In response to this, he's going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn, and he's going to use Call the Blood. Each creature that he can see, that he chooses, is pulled up to 120 feet towards the center of a.
I'm ravening. I'm ravening as
what
well.
The hell, chat?
Okay. We're going to pull the 3 ravens in.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Where even are the ravens? I don't.
I can't believe Tom's cheating right now.
Tom is cheating.
That's not cheating.
DM cheats.
That's not.
The way is he doing it after my turn or?
Yeah, it'll be at the end of your turn, but you can see he's. I thought that was the end of your turn.
Well, you're wrong.
Ooh, aha.
All right. Well, let's get this guy out, and we'll copy him twice. Okay. Well, you now, Raven, you can move them from this point 40 feet in a straight line, and then they are going to be pulled up to 120 feet towards the middle of the cyclone. if they fail to save.
Do they each get their individual saving throw?
They do each get an individual saving throw.
Boom! It was worth it.
You have tripled your chance of not being pulled towards the cyclone.
Yes.
While Metis is deciding where the ravens go, everybody else, please make a saving throw to not be pulled into the center of the cyclone.
What?
Everyone.
What thing?
Everyone, strength.
Dude, I have like no strength. I'm cooked, chat.
Plus 5 to everyone, though.
That's a failure.
Boom! Oh,
plus 5 to everyone.
And a
plus 5 to everyone.
Yeah, I got
Sena
4,
got a
chat.
16.
Looking at a 30.
Atlan, you are fine.
Can we trade?
No.
What'd you say you got, Sena?
16.
That's you're going in the middle. Sorry.
I got there's a 22 save.
Oh fuck.
A 22 will save.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm enraged.
I'm gonna say
no. You're gonna
I'm gonna
fucking
say
start wailing on your
this Raven.
girlfriend.
Saves.
Ew.
Okay.
In a bad
Oh.
way. Sena's gonna put on the wife beater.
Well, do they take damage or do the ravens just go into the center?
Well, the ravens would just go into the center if you want to have 2 ravens up there.
Well, I haven't made
Why
my
not?
decision yet.
Well, make it. Hurry up.
Oh no! I
Fern's-
reappear at the end of my
I'm in
turn.
there too.
Oh no, you reappear at the beginning of your next turn.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah,
Chad! I forgot. Whatever.
I'm hugging the mecha right now.
Fern,
I'm
you're
gonna
up.
attack the mecha.
I forgot a big thing.
Wait, you didn't take
Whatever.
any damage though.
This was
Yeah, nobody
the
takes-
first attack from
fuck.
the Lord, whatever. Name
Sena,
is-
why do you have to be such a fucking problem for everyone all the time? Anyways,
Okay.
You know what? Hold on.
I'm gonna
Actually,
leave.
in this moment, I'm gonna have Poppy cast Calm Emotions.
Yay!
On Sena.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, Sena.
Dude.
If you roll within 3 of an 8, she can cast it on you.
Okay, and that'll pull me out of the rage.
Yes.
Okay.
You need to make a coordination check.
Hopefully, you just start beating the fuck out of Adrian.
Oh fuck.
9, 10.
Damn, 4.
You know what? 4. We'll say it counts.
Oh, thank God. Thank gods.
The power of love.
Thank
You
the
don't,
gods.
you don't have to put on the wife beater.
Yeah,
Dude.
true.
That'd be horrible. That'd
Such
be
a
like the
bad
worst
joke.
fucking timeline.
Yeah, that would be the bad
All right,
timeline.
Fern, what are you doing?
I'm thinking. Well, I can't really teleport out, but I can. I guess best bet is.
Oh wait, actually, you need to make your Constitution save because you're inside the portal or inside the whirlwind.
I have to make another one. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
this one's a con save, not a strength save.
Con is 18.
My God, by 1 you pass it.
I'm just so fucking cool. Anyways,
A
I guess
beast.
the best, and it's difficult terrain, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I guess fucking best bet is.
I'm gonna redraw this in like a little bit more effort.
What? Poppy?
No,
No, don't
cyclone.
do that.
Well, I'm gonna
I
What?
didn't
What?
really measure it. The cyclone. It's supposed to be 60 feet right
my
now,
goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
and I need to measure it with a little bit more effort.
Well, I think
Oh, I see.
simply what I want to do.
Yeah, 59 is
Is-
close enough.
I think I gotta play the hero, and if I'm reading this, if I remember what the spell does correctly, is it touch? Oh, it is touch. So since you obviously can't show it in the on the diagram, are we all in touching distance of each other since we're all fucking
Yes.
pulled this in?
You
Okay,
guys are
I-
literally like on top of each other. right
I
now.
figured. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I'm gonna be the hero and cast 1, 2, 3. The Ravens don't count, so there's 4. I guess I'm casting Fly at level 7 and targeting the other 3 people in here so they can fly as
Okay.
well.
All right.
Yeah.
And where doth thou go?
Well, yeah, they get to choose where they want to go, but I am going to. They gain a flying speed, so yeah, it's up to them. But I am just going to move this way, 60 feet.
Okay. You fly up on top of that little rock, strategic rock.
Yeah,
position.
I'm gonna hide in the bush.
Okay.
And then, do I have an extra play? I could. Bonus action. Oh wait. I'm
Weird.
gonna call my toad. I'm calling the toad.
Go ahead and roll to see if you get toad or frog.
Stupid.
I haven't done this in so long.
I forgot
Roll
about
for
this.
toad.
Damn, almost the toad. Unfortunate.
Frog.
That's okay. I got a shitty frog.
He's
Go
not-
get him, boy. And then
But
that's about it.
I don't even remember what the frog can do. Really, it's just like a.
It's
another
just like-
body.
it's
Hey,
just
I know
better.
if I
He's
remember,
better.
it can. If I remember correctly, it can bite and it can swallow. And when it's
Yes,
swallowed,
Whoa.
when it's swallowed, whoa, something is
All right.
it's immobilized. Yeah,
Sena.
Hello.
but you have to bite something to
Constitution save.
swallow it. You have to bite something. To
Right.
swallow it.
Okay.
Okay. Man, this is
We're
like.
gonna get this out of the way first, and then we're gonna get a legendary action.
Nice.
Wow, another nat 20.
There we
Damn.
go.
Beautiful.
So I fly now.
We're not starting your turn yet.
Yeah,
They
you're
fly
flying.
now.
They fly
Um,
now.
We're gonna take a legendary action really quick,
No.
and I'm gonna do. All right, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do Beacon of Hunger.
I'm not hungry though.
We're gonna cast it on Atlan.
Come
All
on, man.
all attacks against you now have advantage as long as they're made by undead.
Oh, okay.
Dang, what the heck?
It's kind of nutso.
And then now we're gonna do Sena's turn. So yeah, Sena, you are flying right now.
Yeah, get the fuck
Okay,
out
and
of
I
there.
get up to 60.
Yeah,
Up
up to 60
60.
flying. Yeah, up to 60.
That's
That is
70.
wow. That was about to say.
Wait,
that's
wait, wait!
Damn.
Don't go there! Don't go there! Don't go there! Don't go there! I have
Why
an
not?
idea. 'Cause
Okay.
I was gonna do something over there. And it would definitely hurt
So
you.
you're just gonna take up the whole combat area?
No. Yeah, that side's good.
I'm switching sides. Okay, fine.
That's a good side.
I'll fly over here. And we will do 3 attacks. With my longsword, so I get a plus 14. There's a 1, but there's also
And
a
a 20.
20 and a
Your one-
19.
Oh
not gonna
shit!
hit. That's not gonna hit. So
fucking
just
pretty good.
go ahead and roll for 1 damage. With it's a +4 weapon right now.
Wait, I didn't kill anyone though, right? So it's
Yeah, you
only
did.
plus 3.
I thought you killed 1.
No, that was it.
No,
was
no,
this...
no. Fern killed 1. Fern killed 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
yeah.
it's still
Okay,
just
you're
plus
good.
3.
You're good.
Yeah.
Did I
Oh
kill
wait,
one?
isn't it a plus
Chain
3?
lightning.
Oh, on my
Oh, that's
normal roll as well. Oh wait, no, already.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's part of your.
Okay, so just 1d8, and then
Yeah,
double.
1d8 plus 8 times 2. So 6 plus 8 is 48. So 28.
Oh my gosh, there's so much health. And I use one of my action surges. All right, I'm gonna use another action surge and do 3 more attacks.
Okay.
Oops, wrong one. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
A
That's a one hit.
only 1 hit. Oh my god. That's a 15.
47 health.
Damn, dude. I'm underperforming. That is the end of my turn.
That was good. She's in the red now.
Ooh, that's the end of your turn. Okay, so that's the beginning of Adrian and Poppy's turn.
Oh man, I
As
forgot
this
I'm
happens-
last.
The cultist that you are facing, Sena, is going to say, "Soon you will understand the gift that Lord Orcus will bring to us. Don't fight it.
No.
Don't resist it. You will thank us when this is done."
Shut up.
You can see that
No.
Katha
Sena's
is
just getting annoyed.
struggling to sort of break out of this sort of containment that she's been put in. And you can tell she's trying to yell something to you, but you can't hear her from outside of this bubble. You can see her mouth moving.
I want to probably should have done it there. Oh no, I had no more speed. I wanted to try to do. I'll do it next turn. And
You're gonna
it'll
inspect
be a
the thing.
reveal later.
Adrian is going to do.
Adrian, the
Well,
big
he can
egg is
only move-
flying.
Okay, hold on. Oh, he's flying. That's right.
He's
Okay, well,
flying, yes.
First,
The goat.
you know, it's kind of funny. He could technically already fly beforehand.
That's funny.
Well,
Oh my god,
he's
he's
gonna
so cool. He's actually
he's gonna
so
make-
cool.
He's actually the coolest guy
He's
ever.
the new Akram.
20 on the con save, and you guys are gonna watch as Adrian sort of takes his hands, and you watch these like thrusters in the centers of the palm sort of open up, and you watch this like purple arcane flame sort of propel him over here.
Damn.
And, he is going to make ooh, what is this one called? Hold on.
Fuck.
This is called Thunder Gauntlets. He's gonna make 2 Thunder Gauntlet attacks against this cultist here. As you sort of watch the thrusters sort of begin to emit this like sort of aura of electricity around the fist. One of them is not going to connect. Actually, hold on, that actually does hit. That's gonna hit. They're both gonna hit. So we're gonna be doing.
Yeah, bro, he's cool.
Wait, man, I didn't know he was chill like that.
Didn't know he's fucking cool.
28, 36. I think that just kills it. Yeah, okay, yeah. He clobbers this cultist.
Yes, he's the coolest guy ever.
You sort of watch as Adrian's big ass robot suit flies over like Iron Man, and sort of as he drops, you watch his right fist as it's coated in electricity just sort of punch this guy in half, basically.
Hell yeah.
All sins are forgiven.
We'll say that there's a half skeleton here, a little like the upper half of a corpse. Poppy is going to make her Constitution save. Okay. You know what? I just realized something. This would be way better illustrated by loss of by exhaustion points rather than loss of a hit die. So we're gonna do that retroactively. She's gonna take a exhaustion point. Where do I have that? I have them somewhere. I guess it doesn't matter. She's gonna have 1 point of exhaustion, and Metis is gonna have 1 point of exhaustion.
No.
Everyone's out of the fucking circle now except for Atlan though, which is not cool for me. And then Poppy is going to cast just 60 feet. She's going to move 20 more feet this way, and she's going to cast Haste on Atlan.
Oh, shit. This changes so much. Oh my god, bro. You gotta warn me.
Sena's jealous.
And then that's the end of Poppy's turn.
Just got hit with a
concentrating on haste.
Adderall pill.
It is now monster turn. We are going.
Wait, did I go?
Not
When
yet.
did I go?
You're last.
Oh my god, I forgot.
I can't haste.
Damn, I'm really.
What if I hit Alan with slow? Like, what are you gonna do?
Slug.
Slug.
Slug ball.
Slug ball. Hit you with slow, so it counteracts it.
Wait, Tom, what are you rolling?
Damage on Katha.
We got to save though.
Oh my god.
Well,
dude.
oh fuck. Okay. I feel like we do.
Yo, disintegrate does break globe. I will say. Disintegrate breaks globe.
Would absorb elements do anything?
It's no.
Oh.
It's I'm representing it with a globe of invulnerability. You don't know exactly. You don't know exactly.
I think what we should do is inspect the yellow orbs, but one of them's in the blood.
Let me smell it.
One of them's in the blood, which is I figured.
Well, we'll just illustrate it this way.
Yes, I figured so much. I was surmising it was something with the orbs. One of them was in the blood, but
and then we are going to be taking a fatty turn.
Yeah.
Ew.
What?
Oh man, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. We are
That
going to
one.
do open the corpse vaults.
I wonder what that does.
That's not real.
And that is going to be the one
Yeah.
on the left is going to be casting open the corpse vaults. And we're going to be rolling a d20 here.
One skeleton per one you get on the 20.
You guys are going to watch as...
Oh.
God damn it! I didn't want to be right.
Bro.
At least I got Spirit Guardians up.
Yeah, they just die instantly.
You watch as these skeletons are sort of summoned from the abyss as you watch their shapes sort of begin to claw out of these like sort of rifts beneath the sand. You watch the sand sort of sink down and fall into the abyss. And as it closes and the skeletons begin to fight out, you notice that you can hear from the winds of the abyss this sort of deep cackling.
Fucking this asshole.
And the rifts close and the laughter sort of fades with it. And then the other one that's on this side is going to... We're going to do a multi-attack. We're going to do 1 Drown in Blood and 1 Breath... No, yeah. Yes.
Which one's
1
doing
Drown in Blood.
Which one's doing that?
The one that's over here by Atlan and by Adrian.
Oh, by Adrian. Oh, I can't reach that one. Unfortunate.
And we are going to have Atlan make a save for Drown in Blood.
Oh, please
It's
save.
going to be a Constitution saving
Please.
throw.
You're so constitutional. You got this.
By the Constitution.
No.
That's a 15.
Oh, yeah, low number.
16.
That's,
That's a 16.
that's still too low, my friend. Still too
No!
low.
Damn.
How
Cheating!
many? What's your Constitution score?
15.
Oh, I mean your modifier. Sorry.
Oh, 2.
2. You have 2 turns till you die.
Oh,
Damn.
Dude, I should have got drowned in blood. I have 11 turns till I die.
That's crazy.
Oh no,
you
you said modifier. Never mind.
Turns?
You said modifier. Never mind. I think you said saving throw. I think you said saving throw. Okay, never mind. We're good.
That's more like it. Okay.
Yes.
You also take a pretty fucking hefty chunk of necrotic damage here.
Oh my goodness.
Necrotic.
Yeah, I think you said saving throw modifier. I'm like, oh gosh.
Damn. How do I get that off?
That's just necrotic damage that was dealt to you.
No, how do I get the other one? The doom.
The doom counters.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
Wow, that's crazy. You have to drop concentration on the spell.
Which one did it? Damn, which one did it?
This one is currently holding concentration on Atlan dying.
Oh my god,
Okay,
I can't get
got
there.
it.
Oh,
okay. My plan is still in motion.
You're just gonna be suffocated.
I still have a plan.
Okay.
And it's not like super intelligent or anything.
The 2 devoted
But it might work.
Okay, we are going to cast Breath of Thanatos. The ground beneath Atlan begins to crack and spew forth a hissing jet of these. Well, Thanatos is the name of Orcus's realm in the
He's here.
I need you to make another Constitution save, Atlan.
If you weren't standing right there, I could kill that thing.
Atlan and Sena. I need a Constitution
save. Wait, what?
Okay.
You got it? Okay.
That's
a rift 19. Is going to open up here and spew putrid fumes.
Ew. 19?
19
plus
fails.
5 on Sena?
Oh,
a 9 plus
14
5
then.
is 14. A 14 also fails.
Well,
so what happens?
Sucks.
A large crack forms beneath the both of you, and this jet of putrid fumes is going to be jetting out. I need.
Oh, okay.
You already failed the Constitution save, so it's going to be
the putrid slob.
Okay, so it's going to be this much necrotic damage.
Fireball, no jutsu.
Dude.
206 plus 8. Okay.
Fireball.
minus 37. Sena is at 161 health.
Shit.
And then Atlan, 157 minus 8 minus 37. 112. And then this much poison damage. You don't need to make the save right now. You don't know why, but it seems that okay, I was totally distracted. You don't need to make the saves, Sena, for your helmet.
Oh.
It seems as though something
Okay.
is keeping you under control. You're not sure what.
Oh.
Finally.
Okay, and then this
Hey!
is gonna be poison
It's love.
damage.
Yay. Son, I'm not gonna
Poison.
sugarcoat it. You've been fucking quite the detriment. Been rough.
Okay, Sun is at 112. Atlan is at 63.
Damn,
Oh
bro.
my.
I'll never forget the Valkis fight where I
You just
I
do
literally
100
almost
damage to
died.
me in one turn.
And 100 damage to Sena.
That's crazy.
And then we're gonna get some chill touches going, so I can cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Bro, that
8,
mech suit better
9,
have a like a mini
11.
nuke or something on it.
What has a
so
mini nuke?
Let's
mech.
get let's
I
get
hope.
six chill touches on Atlan, 3
Oh
on
my
Sena,
gosh.
and you can't target Fern, you can't target Metis, so let's get 4 on Poppy.
Do they stack? Can
Oh
you
my
can you
God.
stack them for more than?
Essentially, what I'm doing by stacking multiple is making your chance to not be able to regain hit points higher.
Oh,
It's
got
not
it,
about
got
the
it, got it,
damage.
got it.
This is about if one of them hits,
So it
then
still
I've done
lasts
my
one
job.
turn.
Yeah. All right. So if
Okay.
one of these hits you, Atlan, you cannot generate hit points until the end of your
Oh,
next
whoa.
turn.
Yeah, I think that hit.
Four
It'll hit.
19s, 2 16s.
Okay, and then these are going to be going into Sena. Sena, what's your armor class?
20.
Okay. And these are going to go into Poppy.
Oh my gosh, we're cooked, chat.
Oh, okay.
I
Poppy's
think
going
I
to roll a
went from what was it, 150 to 63, and
We're gonna see
now I can't heal.
We're
and
going to
I
see
die
if Poppy...
in 2 turns.
The worst part is like I wish everyone wasn't so damn close together. I just dropped a meteor swarm on each side, but Sena's next to this one.
I'm sorry.
You could do it so it just
Okay.
goes off the map, right? Like just
I can, but
corner
like
hits.
Sena's so close to this one. I would
Whatever,
like
Whatever,
you
dude.
are
I'll
up.
take it. It's fine.
I would like to do like
Atlan.
this, like
Yeah.
You're up.
Oh, thank God.
do
Okay.
your plan. You got it.
I'm gonna move a little bit this way.
Yes.
I think these guys will probably die.
Yeah, anything that you walk past is going to
These
die, but
little
it's going...
noobs.
You know what? They are going to sort of look as though they're sort of hurt by it, but it seems that they cannot be reduced below 1 hit point. Out of
They
game
need
knowledge.
fire. Fire.
Yeah, fire.
Okay, this guy takes some damage here.
Yeah, how much? Wisdom save?
Wisdom save. 12.
Yeah, he takes that.
All right, and then I'm gonna cast Sunbeam going this way.
Oh hells yeah,
Ooh.
brother.
A fatty
fire.
sunbeam.
Fire. Not literally, but maybe.
No, it's radiant.
Oh damn.
Something like that.
Got a little fatty sunbeam here. How much?
Yeah.
How much damage is that doing?
Let me see. Bro, so many spells, bro. Oh my God.
Here it was.
Okay,
That was
here
it.
we
That
go.
was it.
Found it. Yep. Con save.
Okay. 6d8. Or become blinded. Okay, so we're gonna roll 2 con saves because only 2 of them have hit points right now.
Wait, do they still get hit by the damage?
Yes, I think so. Let me see.
I don't think they do.
It's half as much. Half as much.
Oh, half as much. Okay.
If they save,
Let me
they
just
make half
call
as
it.
much. Okay, so the big one is gonna take half as much, and the small one is gonna take the full damage.
Okay. Well, I think he should be 35. So this guy should be broken out of concentration now, I believe.
He has to make a save to see if he breaks the concentration.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's 76 minus how much damage did you deal? 35?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's at 41, and then the big one here, 241 minus 17. He's down to 224, and then he's gonna roll a concentration check. And if
Please, fuck, please get a 1, please.
I need to see
I need to
what.
see a 1. Oh my god, no!
Okay, hold on. What am I rolling against though? That's the thing. I'm pretty sure concentration check. It has to do with the spell level, I think. 10 or half. What is half the damage that he took? 14, 7. Okay, so he beats a 7. Yeah. It's half the damage that you take,
Damn.
or 10 if it's higher.
So he took 17, so shouldn't it be like
8.
okay? Well, whatever. He doesn't.
And he got
break.
a
He doesn't break out.
He got a 23 on his roll.
Bro,
is that the end of your turn? Atlan?
No, I'm hasted.
Yep. Another action. The sunbeam goes away though. I'm pretty sure, right? It's not a persistent effect.
No, it's a one time deal. Fuck, man. Okay. Well, I can't even heal, so that blows.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Oh,
Like, you're not the one
really?
who
Yeah,
did
like
it?
you didn't
Like you're not the
know.
one who did it?
Oh, well, yeah, that's crazy, man.
Oh
Oh
really?
man.
Yeah, you only did 100 damage to me, and then made it so I can't heal and die in 2 turns.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
So we're we're doing our best. I'm gonna go up to. These guys aren't dying. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't have any like fire. I don't have that other armor.
Yeah. Oh man.
Shit, bro. Okay, let's see.
Dude, playing wizard's so hard in such a controlled environment. Just so many big
Yeah,
shit.
AoE.
So many-
I know you can't
So many
use your
big
AoEs.
bitch spells, and I don't want to hit anyone.
Just gotta disintegrate over and over.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to. I'll swing on this guy right here, the 14 health.
Okay.
That's a 25.
25 will hit.
Cool. And hoping this does good damage. Yep. That's 20
Yep,
on him.
that'll kill
And
him.
then I'm gonna come over here.
It'll create a new zombie there, however.
Damn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing on this guy.
41.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, please be a crit. That'd be so nice. Oh my fucking god.
You will that into existence.
Holy crap. That was
yeah.
crazy.
Go for it.
Okay.
Let's see if you can fucking beat 41. It's
Yeah,
so
we'll
it's
do
so
a,
weird because like
You got
at
it,
the
you got
same
it, you
time
got it,
I'm
you got
like, oh man, but at the same
So
time
level
I'm like,
4. We'll do a level
ooh.
4. Level 4 Divine Smite. That'll be what is that? 6, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 7. So he's toast.
He's pretty fucking toast.
He's toast.
There will be a zombie that
But I'm not
appears in
done,
that
I'm not
space, so
I'm going to use my
Okay.
other movement. I'm going to come up here because I'm still hasted.
okay.
And I'm going to deal damage with the Spirit Guardians because I just walked near him.
Okay.
And so
Wisdom
that is
save.
a wisdom save on him.
Okay, not looking very good. That'll
Yes,
be
dude.
Wisdom saving throw, get +9. 15?
Yeah, that's quite wise.
That beat your spell save?
Fuck.
Oh, it does.
It does,
Yeah.
bro, by 1. What was the damage on that? 21.
Like the wise person.
21.
Does he still take
21.
damage if he passes? I think it's half.
I think on Spirit Guardians it's half.
Yeah, that's OP.
Nope. Well, yeah, if saved, the creature takes half as much. Okay, so that's going to be how much damage?
11.
11. Okay, 224 minus 11
And then I'm
is
going to use
2,
my
1, 3. He's going to make a Constitution save to see, or a concentration save. Okay, that's another goated concentration save.
Dude, I need a
That's
zero. I need a
crazy.
1, please.
Dude,
He's laughing. He's laughing in your face
can't
as
believe
he's sort of
Tom's
Okay,
chittering.
what'd you get the
Wait, Tom's
16 or
changing the
15 on?
stats as he goes.
Was that a 9?
He's a chittering centipede. What do you mean I'm changing the stats? This is a monster I made up.
You're changing his modifiers, so he gets more.
What did you get the 15 or 16 on? Was it a 9?
What do you mean a 15 or 16 on?
Oh no, you got a 15 to pass, right? Would you roll for that? Was it a 9?
No. I just rolled a 19.
No, the one before that.
Oh yeah, I got a
9.
that's
6.
that's for a
Oh, you got a 6. Okay. So you have a plus 9. So
yeah a plus
I
9
need
on
a
the
shit. I need like a 5 or lower. That is not gonna happen. I think I might be dying. Okay, whatever. Fuck it, we ball. I'm using my bonus action, and I'm going to use my my last attack.
Okay.
And
As this is happening, the large cultist is laughing in your face and sort of chittering his shuttle against the like centipede legs that he has.
this is 2 attacks because it's okay. That is a 23.
23, that'll hit.
Okay,
Roll fatty damage.
Wait, I'm hitting him again. Can we see if it breaks concentration?
You have to roll your damage first.
Oh my god, bro.
It's based on damage dealt.
Oh, is it now? I have an idea. We're doing the same thing again. The old tried and true.
What is that, a 4th level smite?
Oh, tried and true.
That's the same exact damage as the last one. 42.
Okay, so I need... Okay. 213. Okay. Takes a big chunk of his health, and now he has to roll... What is half of 42? 21.
21.
He has to roll at least a 16 on this, or else he doesn't drop concentration. Yes.
Damn, bro.
Yes.
I'm really trying to fucking get this guy off my ass. That sucks so much. Can someone help me out?
I would.
Atlan is at the end of your turn.
I literally can't do anything else. I did everything.
Sena, are you
You have
confident about getting the
one.
one
You
left?
have one.
I'm pretty
turn
confident,
left.
yeah.
You're pretty confident? Okay.
Yeah, send us.
I'll send the
Got
toad
it.
to help you out.
Cool.
The cultist is
Thanks,
laughing and he
dude.
says, "Struggle
No,
as
not you. I
die
meant
with this
Toad the
world."
frog. No, I'm gonna help you out for real.
Fuck you. I flip him off.
Little armored hand. At the end of your turn, we're going to take a legendary action, and the one that's over here by Sena is going to cast. It's not technically a cast. It's going to use where is it? Call the blood. Everyone who it can see is going to need to make a strength save.
Wait, do you have to be on the ground for that?
Yeah, I think everyone's landed.
Well, I'm still
Actually,
holding
Fern?
concentration. I've never had to drop concentration.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think everybody landed on the ground. They could technically still fly. They
Yeah,
have
they
a
could.
flying speed.
I didn't know I could levitate.
Fern cast fly on you, so you have a flying speed, but you are on the ground still, so you are going to need to make... And Fern...
Yes.
Well, even if you guys were in the air, you would still be pulled to the center of it.
Okay, that's what I was
It would just
asking.
be downward movement. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I was just wondering if it was a grounded thing. Gotcha. Okay.
So,
Sena
Fern,
got
I'm going
an-
to need you to make a stealth check to see if it can see you, because you said you were hiding in a bush.
I did say I was hiding in a
Damn.
bush.
Wow.
I did. Yeah, I'm stealing your thing. I'm sorry, Metis. Knowing me, I'm gonna roll in that one.
I got a 19.
Oh,
Bro,
a
I would
9.
just like to go so I can kill this chosen of the blood lord.
The fuck are you at? Oh yeah, you're still a bird.
I'm still a bird.
Dude, these rounds are
We're gonna.
long.
You know what? Yeah, level 20. Can
Yeah.
you roll a strength save as the bird?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
What does
Yeah,
everybody
I
else get
can.
for their strength saves?
Well, I'm gonna get a fucking 0 because I'm Fern.
Yeah, does a 2 pass?
Does a 1 pass?
Oh no.
Not a natural one, luckily. But
Okay. Fern, you are pulled in here.
yeah,
The
At least
frog
it's-
is pulled in here.
knowing me, yeah, at least not a natural one because I could have just.
Sena,
clipped a
what
bit
did you
stuff
get?
there.
19.
19. You stay where you are.
Ooh.
Oh my God, Poppy got a nat 20. Adrian got
Let's
just high enough,
go!
not have to move. And then Atlan, what did you get?
What up, bird?
I
What up, bird?
I go squawk.
One sec.
Squawk quack. You're the bird. You're the bird from Flow. You're so pissed off right now. The capybara is fucking everything
Oh,
up.
true. The secretary bird.
Yeah,
Wait, what did we roll in?
strength.
Strength.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure the frog can make a giant jump. If I'm not mistaken.
Is that a
Seriously.
19?
Oh my
A
god.
19.
Oh my god.
Really? What?
That's so
Plus
funny.
70?
What the hell?
Oh my god.
What?
Holy shit. Yeah, with a roll of 2, you managed to stay put.
Hell yeah.
That is
That's so funny.
crazy.
Huge.
Fair enough. Okay.
Everyone else, though. All right,
Strong, bro.
Metis, you are up, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Dude,
now.
he's
Well,
never getting
bro.
up there.
Do not make me make a constitution save.
Metis is gonna just be stuck here every round. Oh wait,
That's
such a funny screenshot
No, I
of
have
context.
good. I have good con. I have good con.
It's the bird.
Metis
25.
is in this like Uzumaki
Oh, yeah, okay.
dimension with this frog. It makes no sense.
I mean, just high level D&D makes sense anyway.
No, it's just so funny. Like if you take a
My
screenshot of this,
health
like,
is
what the
also
fuck is going
off.
on?
Yeah, you
I,
should
What do you mean your
30
health
more
is
health.
off?
I
Oh,
still
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
100.
How much do you have? 100 and what?
That's 36.
30,
I think,
right?
isn't it?
Plus overshield 21.
136.
oh,
I remember
Yeah, well,
everything.
you've already lost that. I think everyone's already lost their fucking overshields. It doesn't adapt the number. Adrian actually
Yeah.
hasn't been hit yet. Poppy has though.
Did he use-
What I get hit by?
Fucking
I guess.
sick.
Oh, I guess the thing.
Bro, I'm more than
blood,
96 health,
yeah.
though.
No, I'm double your
No?
health, bro.
he hasn't been doing anything.
Wait, yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're right. You've only been hit. Yeah, that's right.
I lost 4 health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you should get 132. There you go.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go. There we go. And I rolled a 25 for my con save.
Okay, so yeah, you do not take another level of exhaustion.
That's good.
Okay, and it's difficult terrain. Is that true?
Difficult terrain. Yes.
There's Raven again, and you get pulled in next turn.
So you have
Raven,
22 feet of movement. I think, right?
Lacrimator.
No, you have 17 feet of movement.
Oh,
17 feet of movement. Damn. Do you need help, Atlan?
Yeah.
he's got
I
it.
just
He's
need-
got it.
No,
I need
I
this-
don't think
I
he
need
does.
this fucking guy to. Yeah, I just need people to start shooting this guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been,
he's kinda
I've been
far
stuck
from
on the
me,
left.
though.
I've been stuck on the left side.
throw
for a
your
while.
sword, Metis.
Bro, my sword does not have 100 or
You can't
65.
throw. Metis, just throw. Throw a long ball. I'll catch it.
I can throw. What's my throwing distance?
That is a terrible idea. I'm going to tell you
Yeah,
right
you're-
now. That is
You're
a
not doing
fucking
a cool. You're
that is
not doing
a-
a coordinated attack.
horrible fucking idea.
For me to do a throwing dagger?
That's. Oh, I thought you meant throw your rapier.
I did. Too.
No, my rapier that also can fly.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
I was gonna
decide
say-
to non-magically
Not-
throw it.
Yeah, that would be the worst. That's like the worst nerf to yourself you could possibly. Yeah, I don't wield my rapier anymore.
Hey,
I-
give it to them.
Yeah, your range for throwing attacks, I believe, has to do with your strength score, which yours is an 8.
Better than
So I
mine.
think that is what is this? 100 something feet? No, it's 65. Oh my fucking god, D&D. Why is the number so complex? 5e throwing range. 60 at disadvantage, 20 normal.
60 feet at disadvantage, 20 at normal?
Yes.
Huh? I don't understand.
So 20, you attack normally. Over 20, you attack with disadvantage, and over 60, you can't attack.
Oh, I understand. I understand. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll move up a little bit more.
I will say though, you do have flame daggers.
Well, I have advantage because they're engaged, so I'll just throw an attack and it'll be cancel out and it'll be
Normal.
in a regular. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
go
throw
for it.
a flame dagger.
Flame.
24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D4, D6. All right. So that's going to be 14.
14 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna have to make a DC 10 concentration check. Which, unless he rolls a 1, he passes, which is good. So let's see, not a 1. As long as it's not a 1. Okay.
Well, yeah, like
Damn.
Alan.
14.
Dude, we're really trying. This guy just gets a free kill, I guess.
I think I might be able to help quite a
And
bit.
then Lacrimator.
Yeah, I
the
should be.
chosen blood
I
lord.
should.
You're missing
Oh,
2 words,
wait.
my friend.
If he's not in this dimension anymore, does he
Chosen
lose
of the
concentration?
blood lord.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
I got you,
And
Chief.
this guy will have advantage of 26.
That'll hit. Roll that damn
Alright.
Daniel damage.
Damn Daniel damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Vine
7,
comp.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then one of those guys. And then we're gonna add 8 to this.
Oh, he's dead. He's
Okay.
dead.
And
so
is
the
that the blood? Freaking
Yes!
Damn,
Man.
Daniel.
Should have killed that guy first. Whatever. All right, have fun dying, Alan.
You're damn Daniel.
that is my whole turn.
Okay, my turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Fern turn.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
legendary action. Legendary action.
Bro.
Legendary
Bro.
action.
You gotta stop with
Legendary
these.
Suck my penis.
That's second.
What?
That's
Got
second.
him.
Legendary action. Self-filate.
Write that down.
Legendary. Wow. Legendary action.
Write
Miss
that
an
down. That's
attack.
another banger.
Okay.
Auto-filate.
Autofellatio. Okay.
At level 9.
I cast 9th level autofellatio.
All right.
Oh my god.
Fern,
I'm up.
you're up, Fern.
Okay. First thing, I wanna take a
So
good look at this
stupid.
fucking thing. What am I looking at here?
You are looking at a pool of light, basically. And this pool of light is sort of tethered to this larger aura of light that is binding Katha where she is.
What if I just have like the frog sit on it?
If you have the frog sit on it, this tether is sort of interrupted.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
I know video games too well. Okay, then I will have the frog sit there, and then I will proceed to fly over this way using my 60 flying speed, and then I'll cast Maze, pew, on the chosen of the Bloodlord in front of Atlan.
Okay, what is that? An intelligence save?
Nothing. You're just banished. And then
What?
on your turn, you can attempt to escape.
Wow, that's fucked. All right, well,
Bye
Atlan,
bye.
Yeah,
you
it
feel
says
the blood.
correct me if I'm wrong though. It says
Thank
it
you,
can use
Fern.
an action to attempt to escape.
That is fucked.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone,
Well,
and then I guess
I've been saved.
Shout it
You're
out.
still
Unfortunately,
surrounded.
What is it?
You are.
and then stand on the thingies of light. My toad or my frog.
Whoa.
My toadling.
I can't make it that
True.
far though. I already flew 60. So, yeah, I guess I pass.
All right, Sena, you're up.
Okay.
I should have saved. You know what's so fucked is that's
Oh,
the
wait,
one that I
and-
used.
and
That's
I
the
get-
one that I used my legendary resistance on already.
Oh shit!
And then
forgot
I
to do
guess
something.
I guess no one else can fly because I had to drop concentration on fly. So
Okay.
no one can fly anymore.
I'm gonna
Real quick. Oh, you got it. Good.
I'm gonna attack this one, and this one with my flame sword.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. It's
It's 3, and then I'm gonna
a die plus 6.
and I'm gonna stand over here,
Okay.
and
You watch another one.
that's
Drop.
my turn.
Nice.
It's like a raid encounter.
Plus 3
That was my first thought. I'm like, you have to. If it was a solid object, I'd say
More
just
pillars of
destroy it.
light. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
they said-
stand here. Yeah.
A solid object, I'd say destroy it. But since it's just a pillar of light, I'm gonna sit on it.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end.
Okay.
That would be
Adrian.
cool though. Like 4 crystals you got to break or something. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
like
Adrian. Adrian is going to do something kind of interesting here.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my
He's
god.
going
He has
to
little
Pick
drone.
me up. No way.
He's going to do a
What?
passive burning hands this
On
way
me?
and
That's
this
cool.
way.
Burning hands.
That's kind of cool.
So that's going to
Damn.
wipe out a bunch of these undead, and he's going to end his turn right here.
That's
The
so
goat.
rad.
And these corpses that were on the ground are also
That's
going to
the
be
what?
burned.
He's the MVP. Adrian's kind of cool. I'm not gonna
Um,
I'm
lie.
not supposed to like him.
I think he's cooler than Atlan.
He's
Maybe.
convinced me. He's convinced me. I like my brother again.
Come on.
The big egg.
That is cool.
Man, Poppy really can't do anything because she's concentrating on haste on Atlan, which is kind of the
Poppy,
goat right
stand
now.
on the light. Yes. I'm saying in
You
character.
can
I
walk,
suppose
yeah.
she could, yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the end of NPC turn, which means monster turn. We're gonna see if this chosen comes
Monster.
back.
It's a DC
What
20 intelligence
the
check.
DC?
DC 20.
That should literally be no problem for him to be.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sure this
sorry,
thing is
man.
incredibly intelligent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
Yeah,
28.
that sucks. Okay, well, we have the last
Damn.
thing to kill at least.
All right.
And then so that was only one of its actions.
It's just use its action, yes.
Yeah,
So
well, it's
yes,
gonna
one
use,
of- one
it's
of its
gonna use
actions.
it's gonna use its other to. Oh man, we're gonna do open the corpse vaults again because it hasn't done this one. That one hasn't done it yet.
Cringe.
This is zombies.
Bro, close the
Zombies.
corpse.
What's stopping me
It's
from
it's
raising it, man?
zombies, but with a twist. Okay, all right. So we're gonna get a bunch of zombies out
Vampire
here,
zombies.
60.
No.
and nobody burned the corpse of the one that was over there. 'Cause how did
Oh,
it?
so he
How
comes
did it
back.
die? It's gonna come back with a third of its hit points.
Wait, didn't Metis throw a flaming dagger at it?
Yeah, Metis. Wait, what did you? How did you kill it?
It was a flaming
did-
dagger.
No,
Pretty sure it was
the lacrimator killed it.
Oh,
As much as I would like to be,
what'd you do with the flaming dagger?
little
then?
liar.
I threw it at the one that was fighting.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm sure you threw it at one of them. Okay,
Yeah.
that
So
sucks.
1/3 of its health is gonna be 77, so it heals a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, see, these guys are cool because now they can keep each other alive.
Yeah, they're sucking.
Yeah,
each
that's
other
What
up.
the
fun.
hell?
It's like the
They are. They're doing the
It's like the Taken
the
Vex.
the Vex. Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna
my
say.
gosh,
Yeah.
It's the
This
Taken
kind of
Vex.
is a bit of a Destiny encounter, isn't it?
a little bit.
Oh,
The
and
Taken
then
Vex.
we are going to we're just gonna lay into Atlan here. He's not dying anymore, so we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
What?
We're gonna do 17 chill touches on you. So
Damn.
if any one of these hits you, you can't regain hit points.
That's
Oh
so
my
funny.
We're going
God.
down like fucking Yannick over here. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, there's
And
a
we're not
20. Damn.
We're not going to bother calculating the damage. We're just going to call that 17 damage. Or wait, no, they're 48s. So let's take an average of that because I don't want to roll that many dice. What's your AC? 28.
28.
Luckily, it orders it numerically, so that's going to be hit, 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 hit. The 13's miss. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times what is half of a D8? 4 times 4, 16 times. Okay. So Atlan, you survive with a paltry 4 hit points.
Oh my gosh,
Damn.
that's
Ooh,
insane.
yeah.
Atlan is
Brutal.
holding on by a
Really the
fucking
punching bag today.
thread.
Really,
And then we're gonna get the
damn.
rest of them. The rest of them are gonna go into Metis. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No.
7.
Do not.
No.
7 chill touches on Metis. And this, okay. Metis, I'm really sorry, brother.
Dex. It's a Dex save. Though.
Whoa!
It's not a dex
Three
save.
crits.
What's your armor class?
What do you
3
mean? What's my armor?
crits.
14.
It's like, yeah.
Damn.
It's
14, okay.
clothing.
Metis cannot regain hit points, and all of these hit. Wow. So I can roll
Damn.
damage for this.
320s is pretty crazy.
Okay, so this is non-crit damage. Which one's rocking?
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Oh my
Well-
god, what?
Indubitably.
And then the crits.
I don't like that they're saying and the crits.
Oh wait, that's sorry.
Oh my gosh, Metis, you're dead
Damn.
instantly.
With it being a bunch of, does this
Wait.
count as one attack or a
Did I
bunch
get
of small
crit? I got
attacks?
crit, right?
Yes, you got crit.
You got hit.
I'm
one
immune to crits.
Okay, so you
And I forgot to heal from my last turn.
can't heal.
Oh yeah, fuck. Gotta think about my passive healing.
You two are on fucking thin ice right now.
Dude, oh my god, Atlan, I need you to get the hell out of there.
Is this one big attack or a bunch of small attacks?
A bunch of small attacks.
I could kill everyone around you, Atlan. I just don't want to
Damn.
hit you.
I will also tell you, if you guys die, that death curse that's going on right now will affect you too.
No, I had a feeling. I shouldn't want to ask.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's the end of monster turn, putting us back up to Metis. Or no,
Holy.
Atlan, sorry.
Fuck.
Okay.
Atlan, get the hell out of there.
I don't know what the fucking move is here.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to calculate Katha's damage.
Damn it, I was hoping you fucking forget.
Why would I forget?
I don't know. I was hoping you weren't doing it, so I was like, okay, maybe he forgot.
No, I rolled real good for that one too.
Oh my gosh!
You still roll full?
Okay.
We're fucking cooked, chat.
Oh my
We're
god, it's
cooked.
done.
I
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to swing
Okay.
on the guy
Okay.
2 times for
Are your
one
spirit
action.
guardians still up?
They are.
Okay, so he needs to make a whiz save.
I have one
sick.
planet. It might result in
Lol.
my death. It
And
might
then
result in my death, but that's okay.
21.
I'm at full health. I'm at full health.
21 will hit.
Okay. And I'll go for
Metis,
a.
we have the same idea.
Let's go for a level 1.
Except
Level
I
one's
should
fine.
do it. I should do it, not
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I can get there. I can get there, like with
Okay.
a bonus action. I'm fine.
That's 22.
22. All right, 150. So I almost just was like,
Beautiful. It's perfect.
let me roll my Constitution save to see if I no. He already dropped it.
And then I'm
that
gonna
would
summon
have been a
a Celestial.
crazy way. Oh my God! Summon Celestial.
And I'm gonna go over here. I'm
Okay.
gonna dip. I'm gonna go on the wall. I'm gonna go for a bath.
Gonna go for a bath.
A healing
Yeah.
bath. A healing bath.
Yeah, it's,
Nope. Hey, even if it
Anti-
was,
It's blue water.
anti-chill
It's blue
touch-
water.
Anti-chill touch bath. Yeah, blue water's anti-chill touch.
oh yeah, wait. Okay, there's a world. Now
I
that
don't know
you're
if you
out
have
of there,
if you have an angel model, but
no,
if
but
you
I
don't,
do have this.
Metis.
I have
could
a
you,
spiritual weapon,
Metis, could you get there
which can
without
stand in as an angel.
provoking an attack of opportunity?
okay, this works. And I was just gonna put it. I was gonna put the
Oh,
guy right
you
here.
just rested on there. Wait, that's if that works, that solves all of our issues.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to do.
As this sort of happens.
Oh, Atlan, you're so
holy-
fucking clutch.
Wait, okay, can we get this out? Can we get this
Uh-oh.
out of here?
Katha,
Get
kill
her out of
me.
there.
Free,
As this-
free, free Willy.
As this happens, I'm going to. Do you end your turn?
Shit. I mean, I still have a bonus action. I don't know what else I could do.
I think you're chilling. Unless you have
Let's.
something cool.
I'm gonna. I'll prep a. Fucking. I'll use Channel Divinity. Bring back level 5.
Okay, cool. Bring back a
And
level 5
heal's
spell
not gonna
slot.
work. I mean, I guess
Heal.
Fern will heal and Poppy.
Thanks.
Fern and Poppy can go back to max.
Yeah.
The wizards have
Um,
very not touched.
As this happens, as the field of force that surrounds Katha is dropped, you watch as both of these chosens turn their attention first to Katha and then to Atlan.
Bro.
And you can see from beneath the skull masks that they wear, one of them sort of begins to crack this wide, wretched smile. And he says, "Your efforts are in naught. The sacrifice shall be made."
No.
And the one on the right
Oh,
is
God.
going to impel the horde and drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 chill touches on Katha.
Okay, so we fucked up. That's all I gotta say,
Yeah.
chat.
Damn.
As
We
this
fu-
happens,
we fucked up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do 8 of them on Atlan.
Katha,
as
aren't
long-
aren't you a beast or something? Like, block it.
Beast.
We're gonna try to kill Atlan too.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Well, I don't think you have to try.
Oh man, I will roll for damage because not all of them hit. So as long as I beat 8, which should be functionally impossible to not. Okay,
Oh no.
rubbing my hands together. I wish I had more chill touches to dump into the rest of you because killing Metis here would be kind of fun too.
Oh
Because-
my gosh.
Oh my god,
Atlan.
you're fucking you're toxic.
Put on the Mina death music.
And I'm not gonna put on the Mina death music. I'm going to. Let's get it this way. Atlan, you sort of
Vanish.
feel this familiar now sort of
Oh my gosh.
vitality drifting from your body as you've brushed with death before, but it's not like the other times that you've brushed with death as this happens.
Damn.
You feel as if something beyond your control is sort of keeping your heart beating and your body moving. You feel your fingers sort of twitch as you're sort of losing control of your body, as if something is sort of taking
Beyond
in
death is
the-
taking over.
sort of space in which your soul had once occupied.
Oh,
Um,
PvP.
And then time sort of seems to freeze around you as this blackness is sort of replaced with radiant light. And through it, you sort of see moments of your life pass by, like vivid memories.
Damn.
The duel that cost you your honor, and then sort of regaining your honor with the Ascian people, becoming a hero. You watch the moment that Orcus took Mina's life, and then you see the moment that you were able to finally grant her peace. You see the rock crashing through the trees as it flies towards you, and then the resolve in young Yannick's eyes as he swore his oath at your feet. Only you're not seeing these moments through your own eyes. It's almost as if you're viewing the memories of someone else, someone who had been watching you since the beginning. And as you sort of feel this radiance sort of wash through you, it's a different sort of radiance this time, not of the sun, but more of the moon.
Oh, shit.
And Katha is going to use her legendary action to cast gentle repose on Atlan, and you watch as he simply dies.
You're not allowed to say that.
He does not raise from the dead. And as long as the spell is active, which is, I think, 30 days, Atlan's body will not decompose and cannot be risen from the dead.
The goat, Katha! She's about to die.
This is her final act as the goddess of death. As you watch, the rest of the chill touches are sent sort of into her as she's granting Atlan this final piece. God damn it, we suck. I wouldn't say that. You watch as these sort of motes of necrotic energy swarm around Katha, and she sort of plummets down to the sand, and you watch this sort of
what?
She's back.
Yeah, I didn't mean to put her back.
Yes.
I forgot I don't have a sprite for this. I just have to draw it. You watch as she dies, and you watch the corpse of a god fall to the earth. This mote of light, this sort of spark, is sort of hovering above her chest. And for the rest of the turn, the Chosens and a bunch of these undead are going to surround her corpse as well as this spark.
Wait, how far away was this one from me?
I think he was within range if you want to try to strike him.
I will.
Okay, go for it.
28.
Damn.
That'll hit.
I'm fucking dead and shit, bro.
Dead and shit.
18 damage.
18. That does not kill it, but it does put its speed
Is my
at
body
0.
here? Is my body on the ground?
It's right here.
Yes, there is a corpse of Atlan on the ground.
Corpse husband.
77 minus 18, 59. Okay.
Okay, guys.
And you watch as the one chosen, I suppose, that is able. It's so weird, like telling a narrative while like you guys still have like, oh, I'm gonna hit him. So actually, only one of them walks over, and sort of looks down at this spark and says, "The essence of godhood. It shall be delivered to the hands of my lord."
No.
What
What if I eat it? What are you gonna do about that?
Funny you should say that, Fern.
Oh no.
As you see this, you almost feel this like ravenous,
oh my god,
like greed overtake your mind, and you feel that should, you don't know why, but you feel that spark belongs to you.
What?
And as you watch the cultists pick up this spark and carry it into the abyss,
dude, no,
you feel this tremendous envy, as if something had just been stolen from you that belongs to you.
Me? Just me?
This presence in your mind is telling you that, yes.
What? Savane! Okay, wow, okay. We need to go after it. I need it. My precious.
My precious. No, I mean, you don't feel compelled to chase after it, but you feel this sort of
gravitational pull,
as if you've
almost.
just watched something that like is precious to you be stolen.
Yeah.
Although you can't tell as Fern whether this is because you just witnessed the god of a death or the death of a god, And as this sort of happens, you watch as Katha herself is sort of lifted from the she should have full health at this point.
Uh-oh.
Lifted from
Oh my God.
the sand
He's evil.
as
What the
she
heck?
too is unable to die. The final
Damn.
death that was administered by the goddess of death was that of Atlan Holcroft's, as she's unable to prevent her own death. And you guys
Damn.
now stand at the feet of an undead goddess, as the Chosen, although sort of knocked prone by Sena's attack, begins to laugh maniacally and says, "Kill me if you wish. Our work is finally done. Death is no more." And that'll be the end of the monster's turns.
Yeah, we fucked up. We
Oh
fucked up.
man. Whew.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there was any way not to fuck up because we
Oh, actually,
we started around late as well, so that was already tough.
those were legendary actions. That's not even monster turn. We're on Metis turn right now.
Yeah.
Metis.
Bro.
Come on, Metis.
Dude, oh man.
Wait, so
Well, what
Alan's,
am I?
so Alan's dead, not
Atlan is dead.
dead. Oh,
Dead.
I'm gonna run
Dead,
over
dead.
and fucking.
Need a 1-up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Fern. The rules
Yeah.
surrounding resurrection are altered
No.
in some way. I
Yeah.
will save you the waste of a spell slot in a pivotal moment like this.
Okay, I don't have a spell.
Revivify.
Yeah.
If you were to cast it, I would tell you the spell fizzles.
Yeah, luckily I don't have that, but I was thinking about it. That's crazy. So Alan's just dead for a while. Damn. That's cringe. That's
Damn.
cringe.
Okay.
Fern.
Fern looks over.
Cringe.
Alan, stop being so cringe.
Look for the
Orange,
dwarf
yeah.
chosen of the blood lord.
Okay, go for it.
I'm assuming that would hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and then
Slayed by 32 chill touches. Well, she was slayed by a not 32 chill touches. That was the final nail in the coffin. Yeah, but oh well, hold on. You guys are fighting a god right now. This is
I feel like chill
orc
touch shouldn't
music.
work on her. I don't know why.
She's kind of a god. I don't think anything should have worked. She's just been immune.
Or shouldn't, yeah. Shouldn't chill touch. It's like a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah, but it scales with your level, which is what
It
cantrips
does,
do.
yes. Cantrips can be scary. Which is kind of fire. That's why Ray of Frost has been always so
Cantrips
Fire.
they kind of exist in a weird spot in D&D because they're supposed to meet like weapon attacks that like get powerful as you level up and don't cost
Yeah.
anything. But
They don't get like that crazy though. Like
yeah.
Sacred Flame is like 4d8 or some shit. It's nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing
not
insane.
crazy, but 4d8 could go a long way depending on the health.
For one
Wow.
turn, like using a whole turn to do that.
I
Which is nice because you can use
yeah.
a bonus action. You can
That
use it as
was
a bonus
the
action.
Doesn't use
second
its
attack
full
was
slot.
my flame dagger.
Huh?
Okay,
All
and
cantrips
all right,
you can use.
there you go. So
Go
you
to
guys
check.
watch as Metis
I think meta
sends his
magic.
sends his
I think it's
rapier
nice.
flying straight through the heart of the Chosen, and as you sort of watch him, having the heart torn out the back of his figure, sort of reach for this like cavity and begin to laugh as the green flame fills his eyes once more. You watch as Metis follows up with a flaming dagger attack and puts him down for good.
Yeah, because Green Flame doesn't bother Metis.
All that remains is a bunch of zombies that can all cast Chill Touch, and
You have to mention that.
Oh my god. Not the
Okay,
I am gonna go over here.
He trips!
I do.
He's like, fucking trips. Okay, well, is it my turn now? I guess.
Yeah, it's your turn.
What if I have the frog step off the lights? Does the thing form again?
No. No, the motes of light disappeared as soon as all four of them
Yeah,
were
I
stepped
was hoping
on.
the trap were in there. Okay, well,
No.
frog is gonna make a big jump because I can remember it doing that and land like right
Yeah.
here on top of
Sure.
these two.
Yeah.
Boom.
However that wants to happen.
Yeah, and then he's gonna bite them.
Okay.
Not that it does much, but
It doesn't do anything, actually.
yeah, exactly. And then my turn. Okay. Well, chat room.
Room?
Let's see. I could just take out all these skeletons. I probably should. What's the radius of fireball?
I can show you.
Yeah, show me real fast because I'm thinking of two things, but one of them is fireball. And yeah.
Well, that'll do.
Okay. Fireball or the other spell I'm thinking would hit all of them. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use gravity sinkhole.
Okay.
Right?
Oh,
right?
hey.
Because it has a radius of 20 feet. I also kind of want to hit Katha just because she's evil now.
It has
So
a radius of 80 feet?
20. So it'd be
20.
40 diameter. So it'd be about that long. So I kind of want to just put it like right in the middle of that.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah, that should be good. And then I'm
Okay,
gonna turn it into fire.
Okay. You guys watch as Fern lifts her staff and casts ferociously this sort of implosion of flame that
Whirlpool.
just eradicates all of these zombies here. So go ahead and roll damage for gravity sinkhole.
Pretty sure you have to make a check if I'm not mistaken.
It's a check.
Yeah, let me check.
This sort of ring
Do
of
you want my
fire
gravity
encloses.
sinkhole card?
No.
Oh.
The
sort of Constitution save.
Oh yeah, just
ring
says
of
gravity
fire
sinkhole, that's fine.
encircles all of the undead, and with this sort of gravitational force, the ring sort of falls in into the center of it, and all of them are burned. What is it? A Constitution save?
Con save, yeah.
Katha has a plus
Probably
10 to
pretty high.
con save,
Yeah.
so 23.
Oh, it's not too far off. Okay. Well, you take half as much, so
Okay.
5d10. Okay, question. Weird thing.
Yes.
Does the staff trigger the plus d6 because it doesn't on gravity or / force, I should say, but it does on fire. And turning into fire. That's a weird kind.
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay. So 5d10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boop, there we go.
And she's taking half this?
Yeah. Damn, I rolled like a boss. What the hell?
Wow, that is fucking
Oh my gosh.
as good as you can ask for.
What the heck? My fucking chain landing was like 3 1s, 2 2s, and 3 3s, and the rest was like 8 and 9. What the hell? Okay, and then fuck. Yeah. I have my turn there.
Okay. That will take us to Sena's turn.
Yeah. Okay. How far away am I? Okay, I can still get there. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we have to do? Fuck.
Unfortunately, it seems like
Oh
it.
god. Okay. Sure. Sena just is so angry that they've basically lost, and she's just gonna run directly at this
thing.
at this thing that's come back. Yeah. And we will do 3 attacks, and that is also gonna proc if I hit. What's it called? Ferocious Charger, and then I'll have to roll to. Oh, roll.
Yeah, 'cause you're in your wolf. That's right.
Oh, this is for the Ferocious Charger. I can knock her prone, but I was not thinking that I had the wolf anymore, because I've been like thrown around and stuff.
I thought you did.
Oh,
I don't know. It's a ghost wolf.
Even though I got like thrown around.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
This guy goes away. I don't know. Yeah, I would
Okay.
assume that the mount that you were on would be pulled with you.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I guess I still got it. But that's different. Okay. 3 attacks. Oh, there's a 2. A 19, a 30, and what's that? A 19, so that's a 37.
That'll hit. Yeah.
2 of them?
Yeah, 2 hit.
Okay. So then you need to roll a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. You need to beat 8 plus 6 plus 5. It's 19.
How does a 4 do?
Ooh, not too good. You are knocked prone. Oh, I rolled too many. I mean, I'll just re-roll that because I don't remember. Oh, that was so bad. 27 damage.
27 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
What I missed?
Oh, that
Simple
was so
190.
bad.
Oh, wait. 19. What I miss? What happened?
I knocked her prone, at least.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Pretty
Free
yeah.
crit.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Adrian, seeing this, having just happened, is going to fly
Revive
with
me.
his jet arms,
Damn,
and he's going to
sure.
sort of pick. He's going to sort of pick Atlan up in his little mech arms,
I did not consent to this.
and you
Let me
watch the.
go.
You watch the.
It could have been Metis, but why you?
You watch the mech pick up Atlan, and Adrian sort of pops out of the top of it, and he says, "Little brother, just as we were beginning to become true friends."
Oh, God.
Adrian's
so
the best.
much.
Adrian's the best.
It's like
He's so good.
Fucking, oh my god, dude.
I will make sure that your death is not in vain.
Oh man.
And he's going to.
I always loved you. Ever since we were children.
You were my favorite
You were
sibling.
my favorite sibling, yeah. Oh my fuck this guy, dude.
And then he is going to use his this ability doesn't have a name, so I'm just gonna have to describe it. You're gonna watch as one of the mech arms, sort of the fingers sort of spread out and begin to whir and rotate in a circle.
Ooh.
And you watch this sort of force cone begin to be formed between him and Katha. How far away? Okay. Cool. So she'll need to make another strength save, which she automatically fails because she's prone. Wow.
She's dragged along the ground.
And she's gonna get pulled to a space adjacent to Adrian's.
Adrian, what the fuck?
Holy.
Why'd you pull her towards the wizards?
And as she is sort of flying towards him, he's gonna wind up a punch with the same hand.
Oh my god, what?
Oh, that's so cool.
I didn't think this would
not
ever
cool.
happen.
It's so cool.
It's not cool.
This is what artificers can do, man.
Dude, Fern's watching this with like stars in her eyes. Like,
by the way, I'd like to point out this is a PC. This is not like a monster that I created. This is a playable character.
That's awesome. That's so fucking cool. I want that.
He's gonna wind up this sort of haymaker punch as she's flying towards him.
I need to play Artificer right now.
And we are going to get.
Fuck wizard. I'm switching.
Oh wait, hold on. First of all, does the attack hit with advantage?
Oh.
Okay, a 4. That's not good. But a 20 will hit. Wow.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yes, Adrian, you're my favorite character. Fuck Akram.
He was moved 40. She was moved 40 feet, so he gets to roll a crit plus an additional 4 damage die. So that'll be 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be doubled.
Come on, Adrian, hit big, punch her in the fucking face.
I'd never thought these two characters would ever interact.
Yeah,
let alone him be punching her inside of a magical mech suit.
Punching Katha in the fucking face after pulling her 40 feet, dragging her along the ground.
Crazy
no
shit.
way. That is crazy damage.
Bird the goat.
Adrian!
So yeah, he
How
sort of
much?
has this 108.
Oh
my
my
fucking god.
This,
Boom!
this sort of magnet
It
pull.
Like a
knocks-
me turn.
It knocks her back to Sena.
Yeah, pulls Katha towards him and then winds up this large punch.
Dude, you
as
guys
he's
don't
sort
even
of
need a new paladin. Holy
No, we
shit, you
got
already
one.
found one.
crying out. Sort of punches the bottom of the goddess, and she is knocked prone on the edge of the beach. That's the end of Adrian's turn. Poppy is going to try to
that's
cast
so
Hold
cool.
Person on Katha.
That was so cool. That was like the coolest thing anyone's ever done in this game.
That's a pass. Okay, so we are down to the dead paladin, and then oh wait, no, it's Katha's turn.
Dude,
Oh,
Fern
that's
watched
right.
that whole thing and forgot Atlan died because it was so fucking cool.
Dude, I forgot I died for a second.
Katha's going to raise her staff to you, Fern,
Oh.
and is going to I guess this doesn't have a name, but it is a spell-like ability. And you're going to watch this sort of moonlight begin to coalesce around the edge of her staff, but you see it's tinged green with the presence of undead.
Metis, jump in front of me.
Do you have a response, or are you going to allow me to do this?
So it's not a spell, but it's a
It is a
spell.
spell.
Like, oh, it is a spell. Fuck.
It's not a spell that you have access to.
Yeah, I
it's
figured.
You can
For
counter
that,
spell.
I would counterspell.
I'm thinking what level though. That's the thing.
It's gonna have to be high.
I know. I figured. I don't have an 8, so I don't want to spend a 9. But I mean, it's the last enemy. I should really be okay with spending a 9. 9th level counterspell. Fuck it.
9th level counter spell.
Yeah, I don't want to die. I have a second one. It's okay. It's okay.
You watch the glow from this moonlight staff.
Fuck, that hurts.
Sort of coalesce at the edge and sort of just fade away.
Oh.
Fern, you use the 9th level counter spell. So that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it does hurt.
Katha still has one more action, and I believe she is going to use it to. Let's have her teleport right here above the. She's gonna stand up from prone, and she's gonna teleport, sort of hovering above the water, and that's gonna end Katha's turn.
Fuck. I had a question.
I will let you know if you didn't say 9th level, that would have bypassed the counterspell.
What would it? I don't want to ask. Maybe I'll ask after. But
yeah, if I don't get to do it again,
yeah,
then I will just tell you because it's insane.
Yeah, I figured. I saw the moon, and I was like, oh, she's the moon woman. I can't let that go.
Yeah, we are fighting a god right now, so
yeah. Okay. Fuck.
The moon.
The moon.
The moon.
How?
Could she make it a full moon?
No. Edge game over if it's a full moon.
Yeah. True.
So ridiculous.
Never gets old, dude.
I reveal my true heritage as a werewolf.
Yes, finally. At session 36, I'm a werewolf.
I'm a werewolf. Four sessions before the end, I finally get my werewolf powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah?
is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna insightful fighting.
Okay.
Katha.
We're gonna get a fatty deception check here. Okay. I still have a chance. Probably not very good, but okay. I'll tell you need to beat a 15.
Oh yeah, easy.
Ooh.
Okay, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I got a 18.
Okay, wow.
Fire.
All right, you have your insightful fighting up.
Yay! And then guys, you're gonna love this. Wait.
I'm gonna love this.
I'm gonna attack with the sword.
I think I
Unless you want to grunge through the water. I don't even think I used
I
that
have
right.
chilled touch on me still, right? Or no, I don't.
Until the end of this turn, yes.
Damn, you know what is kind of okay. Actually, so I do have my charm of Lady of Grace.
Oh.
Does that do anything?
It wouldn't do anything to you, no.
But
It wouldn't do anything to her either.
Briefly binds Katha to the earth.
Yeah, the Moog
Katha's
shackles.
Yeah. The Mog-like. Do I spawn Mog?
no, I mean, gosh. Okay, yeah, I attack her with my sword.
Go
Guys,
for
you might
it.
like this. I'm attacking with my sword.
If you get a 20, I will shit myself.
Okay,
That'll be-
watch this.
Watch this 20.
Yeah, watch
Third
this
20
drive.
of the session. Third 20 of the battle. Okay.
But a 1. A 1.
No, 17.
That'll hit.
Okay. I have to check every single time how much.
I hate attack bonuses. I don't
1,
understand why there isn't
2,
just a
3,
defense
4,
stat. AC is such a clunky mechanic.
It is a little
Like, why do I
bit.
have to do math every single time I see if I hit? How about I roll a 6? Does a 6 hit it? Yes, no.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right,
Holy
68 damage.
68.
Wow.
Off 82.
Once I fuck this up miserably, I think I probably can finish it. Hopefully, maybe.
Okay, hold on. 82. Dude, that Adrian Haymaker fucking threw me
Dude,
for a fucking serious loop.
108, dog. That's so sick. I could see that in my brain, and it looks so cool.
I can see it in my brain. All right, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Right, she's gonna use a legendary action at the end of your
Yeah,
turn,
of
and
course she is.
she's gonna sort of bring a mote of corrupted light into her hand from her staff, and she's gonna sort of in this almost corrupted celestial. I don't know if any of you understand. Do any of you speak celestial?
No, I don't think so.
I do.
Atlan, yeah, but
Atlan does, but Atlan's dead.
Atlan,
From
translate.
beyond the grave.
She
Can you
utters
text
something.
me what it says?
Yeah, I'll text you just so you know, because you're not even a part of this fight, so it doesn't matter if you know what's about to happen.
Okay.
And then I'll whisper from beyond the grave.
Yeah, Sena cast a commune with death.
True.
You haven't used
Oh my
that spell in a
God.
fortnight. Too busy playing
Bro,
Overwatch.
Fortnite. Yeah.
Overwatch?
Good lord.
Katha
It's a stupid
utters,
Family Guy joke.
Yeah.
Katha utters something in a twisted form of celestial as this mote of light is sort of brought to her side, and you watch as it materializes in this grotesque form, skin sort of
Oh my God.
slewed off from the top of its chest up to its chin. It's something that you've seen before, and you never thought that you would have to see one again.
Yes.
As you
Oh my God.
she's gonna summon
Oh my God.
Bro.
I remember this
to
guy.
her side.
Dude, this fucking guy.
And now it's going to be Fern's turn.
It's a fucking asshole. Okay.
It's fine. You guys got Adrian. You should be okay.
Yeah, Adrian's the clutch.
Whose turn is it?
Okay. Mine. Okie dokie, artichoke.
Artificer, Armorer is possibly a better tank than Paladin.
Yeah.
Dude, I
possibly.
wanted to remember when we
So-
started the campaign. I was gonna do that originally.
Yeah, Armorer. Yeah, guess why I made Adrian an Armorer Artificer.
So sick.
He's what you
Okay.
could have been.
So I am going to.
Next time, baby.
I think my best play is. I'm gonna do level 7 Draconic Transformation and poof,
Okay.
purple wings, eyeballs. Chicken. Then I get to use my breath attack on use, so 60-foot cone towards them, obviously. And then
Okay.
and it's
Dex
force.
save?
Yeah, you make a dex save, and then
Okay, if I fail this, Katha dies.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, what's your DC? I actually might have a chance here. I
19.
have a
We're
plus
back?
12. Yes.
Oh, we do. Okay, well, you take half as much damage.
Okay, so you just have to deal 28 or less, or 27 or less.
Yeah, so 68. Actually,
Small numbers. No whammies.
I'm gonna turn it into fire. Is it too late to declare that? Just because I forgot she's undead, kind of.
Oh yeah, no, you can do that.
Okay, cool. So 68 plus 6, or plus a d6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. Come on, baby, give me something epic. Oh, that's a 1. That's a 2. That's 3. Holy shit!
Yes.
Four threes, dog.
2. Oh my god, I might actually get to use her
Actually,
ult.
not a bad roll though.
No, it's not
Dude,
a bad
she's
roll.
hanging on by a fucking thread.
Damn.
Fuck. I still have an action though.
You can't cast another leveled spell.
Yeah, I'll choose Firebolt.
Ray of Frost.
I'll choose Firebolt. Let's see if
Ray
it hits.
of Frost.
That's the question.
Ray
If
of
it
Frost.
Fireball on Katha, if it hits. Let's see. Come on, baby! Oh!
Oh my god.
Firebolt the goat.
Firebolt
1d10.
the goat. 30 damage. Killed by a cantrip. Lady of Grace. Killed by a fucking cantrip.
The angel dissipates as well. You guys watch as the flaming corpse of Katha drops from the sky into the ocean.
Whoa.
Bro, where is Eos at? Holy shit.
Mourning his dead wife. I don't know.
He
Like
should
crying?
be.
Like crying his eyes out.
Yeah,
Are
wouldn't
you
you like to know, Weather Boy?
Weather boy.
His wife just died and his greatest soldier fallen on the battlefield.
Yeah. We'll get to that. We'll get to where he is, but you guys watch as Fern casts this final firebolt up towards the undead goddess, and the fire spreads up her body as you watch god flesh burned away, and floating in the water below you is just the charred skeleton, this massive 12-foot tall being. And as it sort of dawns on you what you just witnessed, you guys realize that her divine essence was taken to the abyss. Fern, as your eyes are sort of pulled away from Katha as you immediately run to Poppy, and you guys, the rest of you, sort of see Fern, who still has her, draconic eyes opened on her face and these shimmering purple wings, run over to Poppy and in a voice that's not hers say, "Bring me to the abyss now!" And
oh no.
Poppy's gonna sort of back up and put her hands up and say, "Fern, what's happening?"
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
I don't know. It's something's pulling me towards the abyss. I feel like I need to go and recover what was taken from Katha.
Taken from me.
No.
Yes, you did say that.
No, not from me. Fern is mixed up right now. You can see.
I'll also tell you, out of character really quick, what Katha was going to do was going to reduce your level by 1.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Permanently?
Permanently.
Oh no! I'd never be able to get the 20.
That would be crazy.
Oh, Tom, that'd be the biggest cuck of all time. I feel
You just have to work a little harder to get to 20.
I would feel so sad.
You'd have to just keep. We'd have to keep the campaign going a little bit.
You can see Fern.
You can cast Greater Restoration to bring it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Fern is like kind of like mentally battling with herself, because she's saying these words, but obviously not meaning to say them. Yeah.
Fern, you sort of lift your hand up and attempt to cast Dimension Door, and you find yourself unable to, but you will have expended the spell slot for it.
I don't even have Dimension Door.
Oh, not Dimension Door. I guess Teleport.
I guess it'd be 7, yeah.
Okay. The rest of you are watching Fern sort of fight against her own body, and after a while of this, you watch she sort of drops to her knees and pounds the sand with her fist, and then the eyes close, Fern, you regain full control of yourself, and as this happens, Suvain's voice in your head echoes, "We will have a discussion about this later."
Damn.
Holy.
I think at the moment Fern is grappling with the fact that she just killed a god, or for the second time, and then also Atlan's dead, and also Sylvain
Adrian?
is going AWOL. So I think Fern is not here right now, like mentally. Like
Adrian is going
there's
to
a lot going on.
take Atlan's corpse to the rest of you and say, "He would have made a fine advisor to my king."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How does Metis feel about that? Oh my god.
He deserves to be taken to the Temple of Twilight and lain to rest, where he lived most of his life. Poppy sort of looks up and says, "Adrian, why are you acting like this? Only now. You've cared so little for Atlan all this time, and as soon as you believe that you have royal blood, all of a sudden, you find yourself caring, generous, considerate." And he sort of straightens himself up in the suit of his mech, and he says, "I wouldn't expect you to understand." And he lowers the hatch and sort of clutches Atlan's body in the arms of the mech.
Well, it seems that death doesn't work the same these days. I'm sure there's something we can do about this.
Poppy says, "Well, Adrian is right. We should take him to the Temple of Twilight. If anybody would know what to do, it's them. And besides, I think they should know that we just killed one of their gods."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
They'd be like, what?
What the fuck did you guys just do?
Yeah, the
Yes,
implications
Poppy-
of that are not good.
Are you guys ready to leave the Isle of Katha?
Uh,
Poppy's going to cast the teleportation circle.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we loot Katha's skeleton?
Take
The
some,
rib
take some
cage
shells.
of Katha, divine shield.
Yeah, you guys could take
Bro.
some shells, but there's nothing.
Carving. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the pelvis of Katha used as a
There's-
boomerang.
I look
What
for
the-
sand dollars.
There's nothing on Katha's person that wasn't charred.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah. The only thing I can think of is her staff, but I don't know.
You have a staff that you wouldn't be able to part with anyways.
Exactly. Like that. I'm like, I don't think I need a staff. I could sell the staff of Katha.
Yes, someone should. Yeah, that'd be a good item.
Perhaps
Bring
in
to
a
the
future
temple.
campaign. Oh yeah, you guys could bring her staff to the temple, I suppose.
Yeah,
That's a
what I was
good idea.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always someone get
Okay.
her staff.
All right. Then you guys make it to the Temple of Twilight, and as you guys arrive in Ascia, it is a completely different place from when you left. There are people
Damn.
rioting everywhere. There is complete unrest everywhere. And you see sort of heralds that are running around ringing bells and saying, "Gather at the castle! Gather at the castle!
Oh no.
High King Merlos Ascia has an announcement."
Oh no. I don't think he does.
Yeah, I think.
I
Yeah,
think,
there's.
I think the party's sharing the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Metis is very calm in this moment.
Yeah.
There's.
I think Fern anticipates the worst, or what we were all expecting.
Sena's
No bueno.
holding herself steady as much as
mean,
she can.
I think we should just head to the Temple of Twilight, unless
Yeah.
I mean,
There's-
You guys don't have to
Maybe.
go together.
yeah.
If one of you wants to bring the staff, the rest of you could sort of go to the.
Yeah, we can see what's up with the king.
Metis is much more concerned with what's going on in the with all these callings.
Yeah, me
So
too.
do you head towards the castle?
Yeah, Metis heads to the castle and is not as concerned with what is going on with Atlan.
Indubitably.
So Metis slinks away.
I think Fern is also gonna head to the castle.
Okay. Fern walks away as well. Sena,
She is concerned.
You and Poppy now hold the staff, and Adrian holds Atlan.
Yeah, we'll go to the temple.
Okay.
Yeah,
You guys make it to the temple. There's a few paladins outside who greet you. They kneel and place their swords kind of at their feet as they allow you through. And one of the clerics greets you as you make your way into the doors, and sort of just sees Atlan lying dead in Adrian's mech's arms, and says, Atlan, he is not risen from the dead, is he?
How did you describe it? I totally forgot.
He's Katha has placed a spell on her on him for 30 days. His body shall not decompose.
Okay.
Oh damn, that's a long time.
Yeah, we got time to res
we got
you.
some time. We encountered the Lady Katha, and right before Ellen went down, it's a spell or ability.
Yeah, but spells don't exist in
you
universe. You wouldn't call it anything in
I
universe.
call it? She's just imbued or something.
Just probably just describe what happened, I guess.
Blessed
him. Yeah.
She blessed his body, and he's able to stay in this form. We're not sure for how long, but for now, he's going to remain this way.
Atlan was a true paragon of the Temple of Twilight's teachings and the light that it shone on this earth. I think he deserves to be interred in the temple as a relic himself. I shall have burial armor made for him. And Atlan's corpse is sort of handed off by Adrian to a group of clerics who sort of gather around with these white and black robes and sort of lower Atlan, who seems to almost levitate out of Adrian's armor's arms. And the cleric says, "We shall hold a funeral for Atlan Holcroft."
Thank you. Yes.
There's gotta be a way.
His body shall be treated kindly by the temple that he served so diligently in his life. Yeah. And Poppy sort of has the staff and hands it to them as well, telling them that it was the least that they could do to the temple, and sort of informs them that Katha had been slain by the cultists of Orcus. And as she sort of describes that her spark was brought by them to the abyss, you sort of see the cleric's face go white and says, "Then Orcus has won. He is the god of undeath."
What do you mean? It can't just be over like that.
Bullshit.
Each of the gods had drawn mana into their bodies to sustain themselves, giving them a second soul, if you will, a spark. It's the soul of their this is bullshit. Their essence of godhood. If one is to hold a divine spark in their hands, he is not that big. They could bring it into their own body and become a god, but no god has ever died prior to this point. Whatever is happening, it must be stopped. But I fear that humanity doesn't have what it takes to kill a god.
the only way for us to even bring this world back to somewhat normal would be to go back to him and try to take him down? Is that the only way?
I don't see another way. Orcus has achieved his millennia-long goal of becoming a god.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It is hard to mourn Our Lady's loss in a time like this. We thank you for your service to the temple, but we must ask that you leave now.
Okay. Of course.
And Adrian is sort of reluctant to leave as the paladins at the front have to sort of escort him out, and he sort of attempts to fight through them to stay with Atlan. Sena, you can tell that even this is almost performative from him.
Never ends.
Infinite douchebag.
Atlan! No!
Little brother.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Little brother who I loved so dearly throughout his whole life.
It's my fault. It's my fault you died.
True.
As you guys are ushered out of the temple,
I'll erect a statue in your honor when I'm king.
you guys sort of zone back into what's going on in the town as the criers are still moving in, and you're watching hordes of
Can I ask
people
a
move
quick
toward the
question?
castle. Yeah.
So Senna's like kind of dead. So she doesn't have a heartbeat. She can't really hyperventilate and stuff like that, or like
Ice cream.
It's strange. When you aren't wearing your armor, you can still see this sort of hole in your chest. It feels as if your heart is almost ghostly. As if there isn't blood pumping through your body. You don't have a pulse. You're not drawing air into your lungs. You almost feel like a ghost possessing your own body.
okay.
Which you sort of are.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm basically asking, like,
are you affected by the death curse?
No. If Sena could like hyperventilate, if that's even possible, I'm basically asking like, can she enter into like some sort of like panic attack right now?
Mentally you could. Physically, no.
Okay.
Your heart rate is 0. Your breathing rate is 0.
Gotcha. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Yeah, Sena is just gonna pull Poppy to the side and just kind of let it all out. Poppy, I can't believe we failed. Is that really the only way?
Reaches her arm around you and comforts you, and Sena, whatever it takes, we can do it together. I don't believe in this dismal future that the rest of the world seems to be subscribing to. We just killed one god. What's to say that we can't kill another? But to be honest, Orcus is only one half of this problem, and she sort of looks up to this large shape in the sky, which has grown close enough to the point where you can see the valleys and pits on its surface, forming this sort of twisted humanoid face in the surface of this celestial body. It's grown far, far closer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that too, huh? That's great. Yeah, that's great. Okay.
We'll be all right, Sena.
I don't know what we're supposed to do next.
We'll figure it out. But We should go and see what the king has to say. This is the first time that he's made an announcement since falling ill.
Okay.
We can work through this together. And she sort of gives you a little like kiss on the forehead, try to comfort you.
Thank you, Poppy.
And do the three of you move up towards the crowd?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of people. Sena, Poppy, and Adrian sort of manage to stick together, but you can't find Fern and you can't find Metis, and neither can the two of them find each other. You all sort of stand in this crowd. It's almost the entire city of Ascia sort of gathered. I'll draw kind of where to imagine this happening. Everybody has sort of been let into the first level of the castle. So there's this massive crowd that seems to be most people in the city right about here. And you see that the king, surrounded by a set of heavily armored, like honor guard, as well as Kit Mondrath stand at his side. You can see that this event is heavily guarded, and the king sort of stands at the edge of this stage, this balcony, more so, from the lower level of the palace. The same place that he stood when the graduation ceremony for Fern's Academy had happened. And you guys sort of just find yourselves in this crowd. Is there questions you guys are asking to the crowd? Is there things you guys are doing, trying to do?
I think mainly I'm just trying to find the others. Figure out
Okay.
like what's the whole deal with all of this.
Go ahead and roll a I keep wanting to say search check. What is it called in 5th edition?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Okay, where is that again?
Yes. You have a +0. It's a flat roll.
Oh, fun. That was almost a 1. Okay, 13.
13. We'll put it this way. Do you want to break off from Poppy and Adrian and be with Fern, or would you rather stay with Poppy and Adrian?
I was gonna bring Poppy with me wherever I go and then leave Adrian.
Okay. All right. With a 13, I'll say that you in the chaos of this shifting crowd where all of you are being pushed away from each other. Adrian's large. He wouldn't
so
have
we'll
brought
find
the
him
mech.
again.
He wouldn't have brought the mech in here.
Aw.
But he's a large man. But he sort of recedes
Big
into
boy.
the crowd. But yeah, Poppy and Sena, you guys managed to find Fern. Fern, you watch Poppy and Sena push through the crowds to find you. Is there anything that you're doing?
Honestly, I think Fern is just kind of lost in thought right now, like anticipating what she knows is going to be the announcement, as well as just thinking about like everything that happened. Like, maybe not she killed a god, but it was more so like Katha had to be put down, and she was uncontrollable, and we let that happen. And as well as the voice and the entity inside my body is just that's a little scary for her. This uncontrollable urge to just become a god, essentially. That's not her own. Like I think she's just contemplating and like doesn't even notice Senna and Poppy roll up.
The two of you sort of move towards Fern, who is overwhelmed both by her own thoughts, by the crowd, by everything that's happening, the noise. And Senna, you sort of manage to wrap your arm around Fern and keep her near you. You are unable to find Metis. Speaking of Metis, what are you doing?
Metis.
I think Metis is very interested in getting behind the scenes and
Gonna move closer to the stage?
yeah.
Okay. Can you make a strength check to try to push through the crowd?
Yeah. Oh, strength is not my
7.
yeah.
It's hard. there's a lot of people in this small area, and there's guards that are sort of pushing and prodding people to keep them in line. You know, eventually, though, it takes you a little while. It's a little bit into the king actually beginning to speak, but you do find a place that's close to the front of the stage. But before then, the king begins his address to the people of Ascia.
The goated king.
And you guys all see this weak, frail figure beneath his robes with a crown on his head that almost looks too heavy for him to hold it up. And he speaks and he says, "My loyal people, whom I have served for over a century, I ask now that you allow me to lead in one final campaign. Above all of Kalan, a wicked, abyssal shape plummets to the earth. I need Sena, Fern, Metis. Can you guys make perception checks?
Yes, sir. Let's see. I have good perception, I think. 6 plus
16.
6,
I got a
16.
12. I
So
got
I
a
got
12.
15.
Oh man, that sucked.
15.
I have a +6
Okay.
too.
Yeah. Oh man, this isn't what I want. Give me a sec.
The whimsical elf music.
Yeah. No, that's
It's a-
not at
it's a
all what we
black
need.
tar.
Here.
Bum
Yeah,
bum bum
this should be good.
bum 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 bum.
No,
Glorious
no,
morning.
too loud. That's not at all what I want.
Like training with Zenyatta in
Here,
Nepal.
let's get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will work. Sena, you sort of notice this shadowy figure moving on, sort of the stage. Metis, you see this too. Sena, you watch as the guards sort of see this figure, look at him, sort of let off a nod, and then resume to hold their positions. With that perception check, you can see that somebody was just allowed through onto the stage by the guards.
Okay, how far away are we from the stand or whatever?
You guys are at the back of the crowd. Metis is at the front of the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Metis, do you do anything about this?
I see a shadowy figure go onto stage.
You could say that.
I'm letting this happen.
There's nothing I can do.
The king is still unaware of this figure as he returns to his address to his people, and he says, "Though my health may be failing me, I ask that you do not lose faith in me as your king." And you can see that Mondrath, who's standing next to him, seems almost confused by this as he sort of looks around, and you can see that he sort of begins to take a step closer to the king, and you guys can see that he's being held in place by one of the honor guard that's around the king, physically being restrained by the wrist.
What the heck?
As the guard behind the king sort of opens up while he's speaking, and this shadowy figure steps through, and you guys watch as this figure clad in black approaches the back of the king,
The devil.
And Merlos notices this, and he sort of stops his speaking and takes a step back, and he says, "Guard!" And he sort of wheezes weakly as he's sort of backing up towards the end of this balcony, and he says, "Guard! Guards!" And this figure speaks, and you guys hear him, and he says, "Greetings, grandfather."
What?
The figure picks up speed and dashes towards Merlos, who backs away and calls out and says, "Go!" As he's run through with a long sword, the points of which flies straight through his chest, as the bottom of the king is sort of engulfed in flame, as a dagger cuts his head off.
Adrian, that's not your son,
Oh
right?
my god.
Several of the kings. Oh yeah, Adrian, you can hear. You didn't see where he was in the crowd, but he cries out and he says, "Father!"
Oh my god.
Several of the king's honor guard ready their weapons.
Metis.
Several of the king's honor guard ready their weapons and begin to move towards this figure. But you watch as several more honor guard step in front of them,
Oh man, we got
and
fucking coup.
you watch 3 or 4 of the guards that are moving towards them are cut down by other guard as they move towards to surround this figure at his back. The ones that are left approach this figure and sort of form this defensive semicircle around him. And you watch as this figure kneels to the ground and picks the bloody crown up.
Oh yeah.
The figure picks the crown up.
Yeah, he does.
No!
There's a little blood on it.
No!
He wipes the blood off.
Ryan, you're a dickhead.
Takes a taste of it, and then places the crown atop of his head. People of Ascia, the man you have called king for over a century is
What
dead.
in the world?
You're a shitty person.
You watch as the crowd sort of falls away into chaos at this point, and many of the guard are pushing and shoving people to keep them in order, as some Griffin Knights sort of close in around the crowd, and the draw gate behind traps everybody sort of in this crowd into a sort of captive audience. Sena, Fern, Poppy, you sort of all find yourselves in the middle of this crowd looking up as you see that that figure is Metis, now wearing the crown of the High King of Ascia. And you see sort of one of these Griffin Knights perches next to him, and you see Haldor standing guard aside Metis, as another one moves in behind.
You can see
What is going on?
just a wicked smile is across Metis's face as he just takes a moment to just feel the crown on top of his head and to see the crowd of people in front of him. And then he begins. He has his hands behind his back in a regal way, and he kind of starts to pace as he addresses the crowd in front of him. Yeah, and then you can see just even from afar that this is a moment that Metis has replayed in his mind over and over and over again, and it's finally come. You can see Metis clear his throat. Instead of raising his daughter as his own, Merlos sold her to the man who would become my father, forging with him a pact of immortality. Merlos was a coward, a wretch, a man too scared to let go of his crown. Is that strength? Metis gives a pause. It doesn't matter.
half of the crowd at this point sort of erupts in cheers, the other half in this like panicked sort of state of shouting as the guards sort of move in to arrest anybody who seems to be rebelling against this. It seems organized. And you sort of
Good.
watch too as this is happening, as Kit Mondrath sort of begins to resist against the guard that's holding him in place. And you can hear him sort of, Metis, I guess you would hear this best. He's sort of kicking his feet towards the ground as he's sort of lifted up by this this guard that's standing next to you. And Mondrath says, "This isn't how it was supposed to happen." And the guard just sort of cuts off Mondrath's head, which also rolls to the ground next to Merlos's.
That's so cool.
Damn,
No.
Paul Atreides.
No, that does not
the worm.
sound like strength to me. It doesn't matter. I am the consequence of loose ends and weak men. I am my mother's vengeance, and I have come to claim my inheritance.
Yeah.
You can see Metis is just taking it, and you can see him just he like goes over to Kit Mondrath's head, which is rolled in front of him, and knocks it out of the way, like, this thing in front of me, and it brings a smile on his face seeing that head roll away. All that remains of my mother now is the name she gave to me, and through this name I shall exact my revenge. My name is Sevro Ascia, sole heir to the crown, and I refuse to merely sit atop the throne of a rotting kingdom as my father has. Ascia needs more. It needs strength. It needs me. Now kneel. Kneel to your king.
And we'll pick up here next time.
Kind of a shitty name,
What
not
the
gonna lie.
fuck?
Not surprised.
Damn.
Kind of a shitty name.
It could have been like Bartholomew or some shit like that. But
No, it's
Could've been like
Severo.
Jesus.
Could have been like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Severus Snape.
Jesus Christ, Ascia.
So yeah, that's
Ryan, you're kind of a shitty
Dude,
person.
what the hell?
that's the end of tonight's session.